Alright, we're back again. Back again for another updated version of Junkyard Salvager by TKC. Updated to 5.45, I believe. 3.00045. Apparently he's made a lot more changes again. Updated things, added some more things, more vehicles, and fixed some things. So we are going to leave the rest of that alone. Right, let's get into it. The plan today. We're going to half-ass things again. We're going to half-ass rush the temple, do the temple, and I want to get to space. I want to get to space and have a look at space.
Hey!
Whoa, Leah! He's here! Everybody! Welcome in, Mr. TKC.
Good talk to you.
You too. Just in case
Thank you
nobody knows this guy.
This out and doing the playthroughs, I really appreciate it.
That's fine. I'm enjoying this, so if it gives you a little bit of time to concentrate on what you're doing, then that is good.
Lovely. So I was hoping I could, join you for the adventure today. Well, join you in spirit, I should say. Watch, if you will.
Well, yes, you may treat this as your stream and talk about what you want. If you want to talk about what you're planning on doing or not doing, or commenting or just laughing and watching, then by all means go for it. This is
Sounds good. And I got your Twitch stream up, so I'm just watching along here. So, to space or bust.
Yes, that is it, and that is the plan, and hopefully we can get there. It's been a while since I've done this, so let me organize shit. And so how you been? You've obviously been busy working on this.
Yes, yeah, it's been good. Since the release, I've just been taking a break and just gathering my thoughts here and just thinking about what I want to do next. But I'm really curious about the feedback before I dive too deep into writing the next part in here. So yeah, I released this 5 weeks ago now. It was on December 7th. I uploaded the scenario and created the first files. And it's been a roller coaster ride. It's been the last couple weeks have been intense. A lot of work in the background that fixing bugs and getting things set up for the future. So yes, it's been very busy. A little bit more background. I've been playing around with this idea for a long time, but I finally decided, I'm just gonna upload it to the Steam Workshop. And uploading it to the Steam Workshop has really acted as a motivator for me to get it done, because I've just been poking around the back of my head and never really getting around to it. But publishing it has just encouraged me to make some progress.
Well, it is a bit of an impetus, really, because it allows everyone to go, oh, there is something out, and we'll play it and find the bugs, and force you to keep doing your bug fixes, or keeping you on track a little bit.
Yeah, man, there's plenty to fix, plenty to do. Like those traders there, I'm probably watching your Twitch stream, and there's maybe a 5 or 10 second lag. Oh, I did want to see what you thought of the thing in the fridge.
Pizza? Oh, did it?
Yes,
did it have a certain topping on top? Did it? Oh. Yes. Well, luckily for you, I am on board with that, because here in Australia it is a staple from the pizza places as well. So yes, I'm well on board with that. I like it, and
Just for laughs.
a certain Louisianan will no doubt get a kick out of that too when he sees it.
Yes, possibly, hopefully. But anyways, the traders, I gotta move them. It's just temporary for me to figure out how to set up traders, and now that I've figured it out, they're probably gonna get their own new home.
Okay. Yep. Still close by,
Yes.
I'm guessing.
Yes. Yeah, on the planet somewhere,
Okay.
within X kilometers of the starting location. I gotta build the house. I gotta place it. I think everything in here is the same, except I renamed some stuff. You know, HVSV.
Mm-hmm.
I also added ammo to the HV guy because you'll need that
Yep.
later.
Which I just saw there. Some ammo there. Or sorry, no, you're talking about HV ammo. Ah, yes. Yep.
Buying and selling CPU blocks on the third guy.
Yep.
So yeah, hopefully that helps.
Oh, so that was block blocks, or no, not block blocks. Just yep, the important blocks. Yep. Yep. No, that's pretty good. I didn't even use them last time. It was my plan to kind of use them, but yeah, things didn't go awry. I just kind of went, oh, I'm here and I've got some stuff, so why not see what we can do at the temple, and
Yeah.
kind of half-assed our way through it, and that's kind of the plan again today, I think.
Yeah, honestly, if people don't want to use it, they don't have to, but it's nice. It's helpful.
Yes, I think it is. It gives you an opportunity that if you're going to play slow or you want money to buy stuff, then yeah, do it that way.
Indeed, indeed.
Oh, that's right.
Alright,
You play
let's
different
get-
games and different button combinations. It's rather
Oh yeah, that
pain in
happens
the
to me all
arse.
the time with E and F. I get mixed up. What other games you've been playing lately?
I've just started playing Path of Exile.
Oh yeah,
Path of
yeah.
Exile 2. So yeah, I'm fully hooked on that. I'm really enjoying
Friends of
it.
mine are really into that too. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, even for someone who doesn't know anything about it, and I'd like to be a min-maxer, but the brain's not smart enough. It's still very playable to be able to play it and enjoy it without knowing all the intricacies about the game.
I hear you.
But you probably start this game differently to me, but I'm learning, so I'm going to get a constructor made and see if we can get some water and oxygen condensers down now, because that seemed to be the smart play that you had, just to make some backup oxygen.
You play however you want to play.
Well, yes, I mean, you might have seen a bit of it. That yeah, I tease the guys, sorry, the guys and girls in the faction when we're playing Imperium normally, that I tend to play as much as I can with the survival multi-tool, just to really annoy them. But usually if I don't find it, I tend not to buy it sometimes. So I'm a rough and ready, annoying kind of player in that respect.
Yeah. Yeah, running POIs with survival tools is a real challenge too.
It is, and then they laugh at me and I go, well, it's hardcore, so shut up, guys.
Maybe they can't handle it.
Well, there is that. But yeah, it's like it's too tough for them. So, oh, we haven't got a point yet. Damn it! Need a point. Speaking of, oh, let's go kill. I'm glad you made the change from Ripper Dogs to these guys, even though these guys do
Oh, the worm
chase you as
yeah.
well. But yeah, the Ripper Dogs were quite a lot, and yeah.
Why you have Ripper Dogs on planet that didn't have oxygen or something like that?
Well,
Yeah, I thought about that. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. You said.
well, I guess you could have taken them all out completely and just left the droids, but this game is still super
part
loud.
of this is just inspired by Star Salvage, and they had droids and those green bugs as well. So
That's right, the leaf eaters that
the leaf cutter. Yes,
leaf
thank
cutters,
you.
yeah. kill you dead in like about 2 seconds. So I always hated them. But yeah, my main, not main concern, but one of the concerns when I started playing was that, did you up the XP? It was 500 off of that guy. Or was it just
I
random?
touched the XP on the desert worms, and I'm still trying to figure out how to reduce the XP on all the trees. I got most of them, but some of them are, I can't figure it out. So I'm just gonna let that one ride.
Okay, no.
For the most part, yeah, won't get XP from mining and cutting down trees and picking plants, but lots of XP to gain from killing enemies, exploring, and doing quests.
Yes, I found that was my kind of concern that originally was like, well, how are we going to get XP to kind of unlock the blueprints and the devices and all that kind of stuff in the tree, and then but now that you got the parts there for sale, it's like, well, we don't really have to get a great deal of XP.
Different way to play. Different
Yes.
way to play, definitely.
Come back. Come back. Looks like these guys are going all right so far. A couple of times you've had that terrain bug with those guys. You come across new guys and they've just been kind of flat in midair.
Oh, right. Right, yeah. Bit of a goofiness with them.
Yes.
All right, which hover vessel are you gonna get? Dice roll.
This is the question. Alright, now let's see how the detector goes. Well, let's picked it up. So that's good. So it looks like that's kind of fixed.
Yeah, I had it set wrong. Well, wrong is a word. I'd set it the same way as Star Salvage, and hopefully that helps with the detector range.
Yes, 544 for him. Level 1. Okay, they were all the same. 544. Not that it really matters, I suppose.
Adjusting the difficulty settings because of that intermittent crash. I've been touching that just with the defaults.
Okay, so you were still getting it?
I haven't tried it since we talked about it last time. So I guess I should try it again. I'm not sure if it's still happening. So let's set this.
Okay, so that large one.
More XP from the big ones.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was that 3 times? Over 3 times.
Plenty of XP on those guys.
There is. It's good. Actually, I didn't realise just until then that there was a difference. I saw the large. It's like, oh. There we go. Jumped to level 4 already. Sweet.
See, look at you. Level 4 already.
We're flying along. It's like,
advanced.
yeah. Well, normally I'm picking flowers for the first 6 hours, so this is definitely a better way to go.
Yep.
So it looks like it's still same loots in them. Nothing's changed there. The amounts still look the same. Alright. See, I'm doing my usual, dicking around. Get sidetracked a little bit. That's kind of the fun of it, I guess. So how was your Christmas and New Year? Was it good to take a break to get away from the game for a little bit?
Yes. Yes, it was. Thank you for asking. How was yours?
It was good. Nice and quiet. I'm a little quiet in that respect. But had breakfast with the family and then home for the rest of the day playing games. So it was,
I like that.
it was. It is good.
Yeah, more of that low stress. See more of that in my life.
Damn straight.
All right. Moment of truth.
And so you've the density is about the same, is it, of vehicles?
Density. What do you mean?
The
Oh,
the
you
amount on
mean
the
the?
planet.
Yes, I did. I increase. I increased the POIs.
Hmm.
I think I left the HVs the same, but it does scale.
Whoop.
There's a coin toss now on the planet size between medium and large. So if you get the large one, you'll get more because it'll scale up. This
Okay.
one
So we're.
is this Entays? You're on the large planet. Okay.
I say it looks a bit like it being white.
It does look like Entays tank. That's a good one. That's a new one.
Hello. We got. Oh, it's a rocket turret. Oh, rocket turret. It's game over already.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Is this actually one of his new? Is this one of his newer ones?
When did he post that? I'll have to look.
Because if it's being white, that kind of makes me think it's one of his newer series.
Yeah, his new style.
Yeah. Sweet. Okay. And did all that running over here before actually doing the smart thing and unlocking that. Oh, I didn't want to unlock that. Because we left some of the materials behind that we could have used. But we'll come back to that anyway. Oh, that's nice. Now here comes a terrible thing. What has the creator done to it? So, what do we got? No rear thrust?
I had to import the rear thruster devices because they weren't in vanilla. Because this scenario is based on vanilla, so I had to go over to RE. I had to figure out what that thruster was and then create the thruster. So it does exist in game. It's just not on the HV.
Yep. No worries. So we've got side.
This is the prism from Ente. I had to look it up.
Prism. There we go. Side and side. So we got some strafe. No front and back. Okay, now you're making it hard for us. We can't get underneath to see that.
And this is one where you got coin toss. Do I salvage it for parts or do I fix it up?
Well, that's right. And I did just see a minigun. So we got a minigun and a rocket. What was turrets? No fixed, which doesn't matter. Oh no, there we go. Fixed laser. There's a fixed laser. Two fixed lasers. Three fixed lasers.
Yeah, please take those off. Yep.
We've got money. Money sorted already. Do we got constructor, which don't care. Fridge don't care. There is a Pentaxa tank, which is nice. No trauma station.
Look in the Pentaxa tank.
Oh.
There should be a chance of Pentaxid in the tank.
There is. Oh,
yep,
look at that.
So that's handy.
That is very handy. No, that is great. Even though we don't have a shield, but no, that's very useful for yeah. Later on.
Later, yep.
Right, and now the arseholes made us walk 2 kilometers the opposite direction.
You might be able to craft that hover bike.
What? Craft hover bike? Get out of here. Do you even play the game? Using a hover bike. Although the new one is better than the old one. Oh, hang on, this is vanilla. This is based on vanilla, isn't it? I keep forgetting this is based on vanilla.
Passionate feelings about that. Yep.
Yes, there is. That's good. This will get us back to the base anyway, and we can set up the constructor and see what the other bits and bobs we had there to make some things. So where'd you get to with the story again? You Act 1 on the planet.
So, this release, I'm done with Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. Chapter 1 is basically the planet, and Chapter 2 is the orbit and the starter moon, and then Chapter 3 is going to be taking you to another planet.
Right. out of warp range, obviously. In the,
The
oh,
you'll need an SV warp drive,
mm-hmm.
which we'll see about.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Don't want to spoil too much.
Nope. Nope. Yep. Can't spoil
Yep.
too much. So it's within the same same star system.
Yes.
Ish. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The entire storyline, main storyline, is going to take place in this solar system. There's inhibitors set up everywhere, which restricts the blueprint library access. And you won't be able to leave the solar system. You won't be able to get a CV warp drive until much later. So yeah, the main story I'm planning on finishing that for version 1. So when people play version 1, they'll be able to play through the whole storyline, and from there we'll see what happens.
Sweet. That is. Yep. No, that is good. And I was just thinking of something then, and then just lost the thought. The jump range is normal. There's no increased jump range on the SV or anything like that.
Right now it's just vanilla.
Yep.
And again, I can change all of that, but it should be just the standard vanilla jump range.
Yep. No,
but I'm happy to make modifications.
No, I suppose it would only be if the system had planets that were slightly beyond the range that standard could get to, but
they're all. It's a good question. I haven't jumped around with the SV drive, but you should be able to get around. They're all pretty close to each other. Nothing's crazy far away.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that is what more thing? No, that is good. What did I have? Stone. Damas. And so you fixed your problems in space with the legacy spawns.
Oh, yes, that was an accident. I didn't realize that. Oh my god, it was unplanned, and sorry about that, everybody. But that's been fixed. Yes, it was kind of hilarious, but that was a bug.
Well, that's yes. It did look quite interesting as you were trying to deal with that. That's why we play test.
That's right. That's why we test.
We want carbon 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We want 6 of that. Is there anything else we really need immediately? We'll take that with us. We'll take one of these with us. Leave one here. How much fuel did we have? I didn't go upstairs. You've got to remind me to go upstairs.
Oh yeah.
Always check the lockers because you just never know.
That's right. Did you look at the patch notes? I'm gonna pull a Ravian. Did you? Did you?
I may have read them twice. That doesn't mean that my brain absorbed everything. Oh, nice. That was in there. If you would like to give a quick recap of the patch notes, because obviously you remember them.
Wait, so last time I was watching you, you're looking at armor lockers and repair, what do you call them? Repair devices.
Yep, repair stations. Yep.
Yeah, you were looking for stuff in there, and I thought to myself, maybe I should put some random stuff in there.
So there's a potential.
That's what I alluded to in the patch notes. There's potential for something in there.
Sweet. Yes, I don't think there's even much in RE in them, but in the derelict station in RE, in kind of by just outside Dr. Watson's entrance to the final boss fight, there's a repair station that has some stuff in it.
Yes.
That's it's the loot goblin in us that you see a lootable box, so you just have a look in it just in case.
That's right. I've got that same little loot goblin, and that derelict space station with the Dr. Watson fight. That is an amazing POI. So shout out to Ravian on that.
It is. I mean, I thought that the what was the previous one? The ship, the Ilmarinen, I think it was.
Oh yeah, I like that one too.
Yeah, that was good. But then when you come to see the derelict station, it's like, I mean, I hate the end fight. Absolutely hate it with a passion. 'Cause it's so
Okay, it's tough.
frustrating. But yeah, the design of the station and yeah, everything about it, and the mechanic used that he's got if you use a jetpack, you're going to get swarmed. So, hey,
Yeah,
don't use a jetpack. And then you go, yeah, right. Can't tell me how to play it. Use a
yeah.
jetpack, and it's like, what is this shit, man? There's stuff spawning everywhere, and it's
I
like,
know. I know. Yeah, the first time I ran it, I ignored I didn't read anything and just got swamped by spiders. Yeah.
and yeah, and it's like, well, sometimes it does pay to um, listen to what the scenario creators say,
Hmm.
even though
Hmm.
there's always that fight
Yes.
between what the creator wants you to do and what you want to do, and rebel against the creator. But
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's quote Raven again. Nobody reads.
yep, exactly. What do I want to read for? Bloody, we're just here to play the game.
That's right.
I think we'll take that one with us, and we'll get on over here. Yep, well, looks like it picked that up at, is it 650 or 250? Yeah, 650 meters. Yep. That was always even the frustrating thing with Star Salvage sometimes, and even playing RE on the dead planets where your handheld scanner wouldn't pick anything up.
Yeah, yeah.
You kind of have to get in visual range, and then see, even then sometimes it wouldn't pick things up, and it's like, man, you're on a planet with no oxygen. You want to get somewhere quick, but you don't know which direction to go because nothing detects.
Yeah. Yeah, and for anybody watching the VOD later, if there's any tweaks or adjustments that you would recommend, I'm all ears. I want to make this fun, make it interesting, get balance between risk and reward, not too easy, not too challenging, looking for that sweet spot.
Well, I think you're kind of there at the moment.
Thank you.
I mean,
Appreciate that.
yeah, I mean, my main concern originally, like we discussed before, was getting oxygen or
Yep.
bulk oxygen, but that's not really much of a problem now. And I don't know whether there's some RNG in the Royal Temple or not, but when I took over that was chock-a-block full of oxygen and fuel. I don't know
Yes.
whether you've
Yes.
designed it that way that it's at capacity.
It just has a lot of fuel in O2 tanks, and when the POI spawns, it's going to have like a 15-20% in there.
Oh,
So,
shit, I
yeah,
think mine
yeah.
had more in it, but I wasn't
Or maybe, yeah,
planning
I
it. It
forget
was,
the numbers, but yeah, there's plenty of fuel and O2 in there.
so, yes,
Should be helpful for everybody.
it will be. And yeah, and I know there were some comments about food on your workshop page, but honestly, I never found that much of a problem. Been finding rack and packs in a lot of places, and the sandworm meat.
Yep. Agreed. Yeah, plenty of meat for steak and plenty of emergency rations laying around. I did make a change on this one. When you go to a fridge in a POI, you're gonna have to find spoiled food, because I kept trying to think to myself, okay, these POIs have been abandoned for years. Why is it when you open the fridge, there's gonna be some fresh food in there? I changed that to spoiled food, but then I also added a recipe where you could make edible food out of spoiled food.
Nice. I will
So
have
I'm
to have a
curious
look at
what
that. Is
people
that
think
in
about
a
that.
food processor?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
it should be in all of the constructors and the food processor. I think I made it universal.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah,
The- kind
just to answer your question, I went off on a tangent. There's plenty of food options.
yes. No. I found that to be the least of my issues, um, and then obviously I learned a lot more as I've played because yeah, I'm stuck in still some RE ways rather than vanilla learnings or trying to play
Mhm.
advanced as opposed to playing the game from scratch. So there are things I've learnt more, about getting oxygen and fuel. Um, so yeah, that became less of a concern um, to me after playing a couple of times. So it's yeah, I think things are kind of in a good spot. Um, the only negative I really have, but that's the same for even for RE, is farming is still nearly wasted.
Mm.
I hate that we got such a good mechanic that I mean it's wonky anyway because of grow speeds and recipes, but it's a good mechanic there, and it's kind of nearly wasted by every scenario, which kind of
How
depresses
can it
me a
be
little.
made better? Do you have any
Well, I
thoughts on that?
I don't know. For your scenario, I don't know because you're either rushing to get off planet, so there's
Mhm.
there's no point in sitting around waiting for plants, or you're waiting for plants to grow for food or whatever, and sitting around twiddling your thumbs because there's not much else to do.
Right.
And even like in RE, like the grow times and um, the thing I hate is yeah, one recipe will say I want two of this and three of this, and the plant will yield a four or something stupid like that. So you got leftovers, which just kills
Oh,
me.
yeah, the numbers don't add up. Yep.
Yes, but yeah, that was the thing in this. It's like I want to hunker down in a base. Like I really did love that drop base 8. Um, but there's not really a point kind of to it at this stage.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, on my previous playthroughs in RE, I love playing on the Dread planet because it's very similar to this.
mhm.
And I'd find a POI and I'd set up a garden in there. But you're right, the time it takes to grow plants, maybe I can adjust that, make them faster. But I always like just setting up a base there, going around harvesting all that stuff. And then when I left the planet, I probably didn't come back to that base again.
Mhm.
It was just nice to set up for on that planet itself, but not necessarily something that I'd come back to long term and go harvest the crops on. So I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, even in Star Salvage
Oh,
was
dog too.
was the same kind of way that on one playthrough I got the space and yeah rebuilt the space station and was going to use that as a base, but even then didn't really stay there long. But that's
Right,
also
right.
on me as a player as to how I play. So it's kind of it's even worse for the position you're in as a scenario creator. It's like you got to create this stuff and hope the player uses it, but as a player yourself, you kind of also see some redundancy, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. And that's why I'm trying to convert as many blueprints as I can, so there's lots of variety. But going back to your point, I just want people to have fun.
Hmm.
It's if they want to stay in one place, great. If they want to be a nomad, perfect. That's fine. As long as they're having fun. That's the goal.
It is. I mean, the good thing is you don't have everything try to kill you at the moment. So, so
Yeah.
the sandworms leave
Yes.
you alone unless you get close and annoy them. And
Yep.
if you don't get too close to the temple, you're not going to have drones coming anywhere near you. You don't have base attacks turned on or anything, do you?
Not on this planet.
No, that's good. Uh,
Yeah, I think it'll be a little too tough with base attacks on this planet.
yes. No, I saw that some people were concerned about that, and I thought, no, I'm pretty sure you've got that turned off because,
Yep.
yeah, it would just be super frustrating.
Yep. Going back to your nomad lifestyle. So a couple seasons ago on Anvil, I had a lot of fun with Ente's Outer Venture mining
Mm-hmm.
CV, huge CV,
Oh,
and I didn't really do the asteroid mining thing, so I thought it was really fun on that playthrough, getting all of the asteroid mining turrets on there and just flying around to different drone space or whatever and mining asteroids. And I just had a mobile lifestyle then. I didn't. The only time I made a base was to set up a furnace to just temporarily process ore and then deconstruct it and move on. So I kind of like the nomad lifestyle in that specific playthrough.
yes, and that's a bone of contention for a lot of players versus, especially Vermilion and Ravian, that's they want you to hunker down in bases for a lot of stuff, but the content is spread out throughout the galaxy. So you want to go and do the content, but you're kind of restricted how you do it. So you kind of you're stuck in kind of two frames of mind as to how you do things.
Yeah, I hear you. They're different play styles, different ways to enjoy the game. On a couple other seasons ago, I was with my guild and we had our base set up, and I loved gathering resources. I was a resource gatherer,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd get all of my containers organized and color coded, and just I'd go gather resources for the crew because I had more time to at the time go gather stuff. So and they had less time, so they appreciated when they logged on, and they could just there's all the resources they needed. So I kind of like that aspect of it as well. And we were, we had that one main base around the sun that we would go back to all the time. So I've played it differently, the nomad lifestyle, or just staying in, going back to one base, if you will,
Mm-hmm.
after gathering.
Yes, that's that's what well the way we kind of play as well. You kind of you pick a system you're going to go to, and then you plonk a base down there, and then okay, well when we do some content here, we'll move across the drone space and plonk a base down over there and do the same kind of thing, and that's a yeah, it's just a little kind of we've been talking a few times about you need some kind of super teleporter or a Mass Effect gate or something that you can plonk down on each of the bases and kind of teleport
From
stuff. But
base to base
yeah,
over long distances.
yep.
Oh, that's a good idea.
But I don't know how feasible it is. But
I I think it's very feasible.
I mean, yes, it could be expensive. You don't want it super cheap, but to that
Yeah,
way at least you can have bases in these places, but not be totally restricted. So
I think it is doable in the game from what I know so far. Either via the teleporter block or the large Stargate portal.
hmm
Okay, now I'm going to write that down. That's a good idea. Well, you could have like a blueprint unlock and have this advanced portal that
yeah,
you have to go on a quest for or get a bunch of materials to unlock. Then once you have it unlocked, put it in the base, and that would be something to work towards, and it wouldn't be that easy to get, if you will. I like that
correct.
idea.
And that's what we're saying. It's not going to be something cheap like the normal teleporter is, but we don't want it
Mhm.
prohibitively expensive either. But and that way, yeah, you can put a couple down
Would
in certain areas, and I mean, it'd be even great if you could transport ships through it properly. That
That was the next thing I was gonna say. Yeah, it's probably easy to do for a player, but I'm not sure how to do it for a ship. And I'm wondering if they do that over on HWS. It might be possible for players and ships. It's a great idea. I like it.
yes, and then that gives you the ability to have a fully functioning base that you could come back to in a couple of different places
Yeah.
rather than having wasted. And then we're moving across the other side of the galaxy, so let's split up as many resources as we can, and what we don't can't take with us, we've got to leave behind and never come back again. But including, you know,
That
stuff
feature
like,
would make the game more fun and address that point. I agree. Yeah.
yeah, and then yeah, you could leave your auto miners in a good spot and still be collecting resources, and yeah, teleport back and grab them.
Right. I'm so used to just having auto miners in a spot temporarily and then picking them all up and moving 1,000 light years somewhere else.
Yes, and that's what frustrates the nomad players. That it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, kind of, you either got to put stuff down for a couple of days and stay in the area for a couple of days to get your resources before you move on, or you kind of yeah,
Yep.
kind of stuck how it is, or you're there for, you know, a week or whatever doing stuff. But
I like this one. This was by Stellar Titan, I think.
oh, is it? But it actually
He's an amazing designer.
it does look kind of nice, and I suppose we should go through the boxes while we're here. Grab the mats. Just never know, there might be ammo. This guy punching holes everywhere.
I was.
Go
ahead.
I was going to say, did you end up fixing the structural integrity issue on that last?
Oh yes,
you did.
Yeah, I did. I added that to the change notes, and I added some braces. So I tested it in game, and it didn't collapse for me. But if you've run into it, hey, try replacing some windows, see what happens. It should be fixed. I'm crossing my fingers here, but I did brace it.
Yep, sweet. Thank you. That is good.
Fridges.
It's boiled food. Furnace. Hey, this guy leaving furnaces around. Oof.
The furnaces, that's another thing, because there's no ore in this solar system for this scenario. So I'm wondering if I should get rid of furnaces or repurpose them. One of the ideas I had was to make a portable deconstructor, because deconstructors are a lot more valuable than a furnace in this scenario.
Mm-hmm.
So it's something I'm chewing around on, but furnaces, they're not very valuable since there's no
True.
ore.
I mean, my first thought was, oh yeah, that they're good resources. Then it's like, well, we got no blueprint factory, so we can't throw it in the blueprint factory anyway. And yeah, we're not going to be making thrusters more than likely anyway. So there's yeah. No, you are probably, well. There is some ore you find, a small amount obviously, but
right. Yes, in the boxes you'll find
in the boxes
small amounts. Yeah.
But I suppose unless you find everything's just constructor except for what, platinum. What else? Something else?
Platinum and aluminum, I think.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Tungsten? No, tungsten's constructor. No. Yes. No. Yes. Tungsten's constructor.
I know what you mean. There's some things that are only go through a furnace. Yeah.
Yeah.
The question for you about the POIs.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be more interesting if there was randomly enemies in the POI, not just the worms on the outside? What do you think of that?
Part of me wants to go hell no, because I don't want to fight. But yeah. Are you talking like a human one or like a robot-y?
It's spider, a bug, a robot, it's something that doesn't take oxygen, that kind of thing. You know.
Yeah. No, that'd be. I think that'd be. It'd make it definitely a lot more spicy. Here's our wood biome. Yeah, I mean, arguably you could, if you really want to be annoying, you could do the same. You could put those leaf cutters in in the wood biome here. But,
little bastards, yep.
Well, you know, or the odd spider. Right, so we got plant protein. We can pick, and XP, and we got plant fibers as well. So did you put them back? Because
no, I
last time
these out.
Okay. Because I think in point 4.2 I didn't see them.
Yeah.
But
okay, they're there.
You know.
Have it.
So they're there. So if you want to get it while you can, folks. because
Yep, while you
they may
can,
disappear.
that's right.
A
Maybe these are plants that don't need oxygen or something. I don't
well,
know. It's an alien planet. What
it
do you
is an alien planet. Yep, they're a a carbon dioxide breathing planet or a plant or
think?
whatever.
It's
So
chilly here too.
it is. Oh, what are
Do
we?
you have
-5.
any tea on you or the heater?
No, I did not make either. But that's okay. I'll freeze for a bit. Wood was still hit and miss for amounts, I think, wasn't it? Been 1 and 3 or 1 and 5 logs. Was it
That rings a
random?
bell. Yep.
Yep. Which is not a problem. So that's all good. And yep, still a little bit of XP out of them, which is not a problem because they're not everywhere, so it's not like we're gaining a shit ton of XP. So
Right. It's pretty minor. You get more XP from the worms.
I mean, realistically, it's not. Even if we get to level 25 on the planet, it's not game breaking either, is it? It's
No, it's honestly not. The level isn't really that important in this scenario in comparison to RE or vanilla. 'Cause I haven't even fleshed out the skill tree yet. I just got the 4 new devices on there. That's yet another thing on my list of stuff to do.
oh, there's new devices, was there?
Under tools, I added 4 new things. The salvage tools right there.
Right, okie dokie.
So in Star Salvage, they had different tiers of salvage tools. So I'm probably going to flesh that out so you get a better return rate and they last longer, that kind of thing.
Yep. If is that what you prefer people to use, these ones? Because
I'm eventually going to phase out the multi-tool and the drill.
Yep.
And just have people use those.
Yep. So I was going to say, because you can find the others in boxes or loot that kind of as soon as you got the
But that's another thing. I'm going through all the containers and the loot tables, trying to dig out everything that I want to not have in the scenario, and then encourage people to use the scenario specific stuff. So it's a work in progress.
Yep. No, that's fine. It's more of a which direction you're going to go, because as soon as you find a tier 2 multi-tool in a loot box, it's like everything else gets thrown away. And
It's agreed. Yeah, I'm modeling after Star Salvage there and having different tiers of salvage tools.
Yep. Oh, that is
It's a little bit chilly. Hopefully you're gonna be okay.
Well, yeah.
Did put some hot tea at the trader if you need some.
Roger. That's good to know.
I am curious now that you're looking at the globe if you're going to run into the same problem you had last time.
I know. That was why I looked at it. It's like I'm just trying to work out where we're going. I'm going everywhere that there is not going to be a vehicle or a POI. Which, for those that didn't see it, that I had, what did I have? I don't know. I think I ran into about 2 hover vessels and about 4 or 5 POIs. And then Tiki joined the chat, and I went into God mode to show him, and then we went across the planet, and it's like everywhere I didn't go, there were tons. And that kind of, I'm like, I haven't seen this, and there's none of this here, and can you add more? And then we go exploring, and it's like, yep, here they all are. They're everywhere. And we're in the same boat this time. It's like, everywhere we go, they're not. Okay, now realistically, this hover bike is kind of. There we go. There's another HV. Breaking the game, I reckon. Having to walk, having to walk to find all this is so much more fun.
Yeah, that's fine. And there's the game being the game again.
Yep, that's definitely reminiscent of Star Salvage.
Yep. It's dancing.
It is dancing. Where's the? Internal cockpit?
Funny. What do you do?
Steady on champ.
Yeah, you're gonna clip through it until it calms down. Almost there, almost there. There we go.
There we go. Now we've got it. So this doesn't have cockpit. You take out the cockpit on this one, did you?
Did I?
It looks like it.
Yeah, this one does not have a cockpit.
That's not
Got
a
guns,
problem.
though.
It's got guns.
And
It's got some thrusters.
Mhm.
Right. Well, all right. We'll play the game properly. We'll see what's in it. Your tooltip for them, so they are light, fragile, and explosive. Do they actually explode, or are you just trying to scare the shit out of us by saying stuff
It
like that?
has a blast radius on it, so if it gets damaged by an enemy, it'll explode like a. Yes. So long story short,
Okay.
I don't want to spoil too much.
No, that's fine. Because my
But
original
yeah,
thought
I
was,
made him.
if you put it down, there's
It's
a
it's
2% chance it explodes when you put it down, and that. But
Oh no.
no.
When it gets damaged down to zero.
Ah,
That's
okay.
when it would have
Right.
a blast radius.
No, that's fine then. Always annoys me that oxygen is 250s,
Mm,
but at least fuel is 20s, 30s.
I think that's a base game thing. I
Yes.
set that.
No, I'm pretty sure that is by default that it pulls out the big bottles at 250.
Yeah.
Pentaxid again as well. Look at that.
Yeah, there should be a little bit. I think 1 to 9.
Oh, well, we got a max roll. Yeah, what's in the boxes?
And I made sure to turn off all the generators, so when you put a core in there, it
Yes, I did see that and thought. So I'm pretty sure that before at your 0.3 patch or whatever, or earlier, that they were off to begin with, and then they went back to being on. But I don't know whether that was just a rollback of.
There was some that I didn't set right, so I just go back and through all of them and audit them and turn all the generators off and resave them. I just missed a few.
Yep. No,
I also have to do a PDA. There's nothing in the PDA, and I have to do an entry that says, "Hey, when you put a core in, turn the generators on, so people aren't stuck trying to figure out why it's on."
Yeah, I did do that a couple of times. I'm like, it's on. We've got fuel, and then it's like, oh yeah, we better just.
Why is it not? Yeah.
Better just double check the generators, and yes.
Yep.
All right. So realistically, we can take thrusters off of that to fix the tank. But they're probably going to be a bit heavy.
Yep.
So while we're here, we'll peek over the ridge and
Oh, careful. Yep.
see what. Woo! Warning! Alright, so there's your building. Rocket drone, minigun drone. We got at least ones, two, small,
always be
three,
a
small.
building near the Royal Temple that you can hide in.
Oh, yeah, the one protected by the rocket drone. Yeah, alright.
Yep.
I think I'd rather go park on the Royal Temple.
Yep.
Okay. Leading us astray. It's it's nice being surrounded by mountains. It allows us to get close at least. It's good.
That is some nice terrain. Yeah, this is good. You can hide behind the mountains. I like it.
Yes, and I think is that the front door or the back door? That's The
The
front,
large antenna with the red thing is the back door.
the back door. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. It is too. Yep. And don't, as I did last time, kind of get stuck on that little step outside there and jump up, because yeah, once you get above the wall, or open the door, yeah,
Lots of guns in there.
you get your head pounded. And give you an embarrassing death, especially after you've already tunneled through and died to parasites or some bullshit. Trying to, or cold. Can't remember which one. I think I was both cold and had parasites, and was trying to get back to the SV to get to the med chamber, and died just short. And then another bloody drone spawned from somewhere and was shooting the shit out of poor HV. I'm like, what's that noise? Something going ting 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 outside, and it's like, oh, where did that come from?
That's funny.
That was at the end, so I wasn't overly fussed by then. Alright, we had a sniper rifle. No. Shotgun and minigun. I was thinking we could really half-ass things, but should probably play a little smarter than that. If we can find another HV. What's the range on the rocket?
That is a good question.
Not sure I really want to find out.
That.
Whether it's a 500 meter or...
Use the drone.
Oh, calm down, professionally. Look at you, professional. Hey?
You got this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 small vessels.
Good. Yeah, plenty of choices.
That's a nice choice. Yep.
Oh, there's 2 buildings over there. All right.
Oh, there is 2.
Options.
Yeah. I'll lose contact with my drone before it. Maybe it's a 200 meter thing. Alright, so
he's getting a little close to.
He is, yep. Lucky you can't shoot for shit. Now, if you give me some more minigun ammo, please, I'll be very appreciative. I mean, yeah, so like I was saying, I wasn't going to half-ass, well, I was going to half-ass things, but maybe we're going to fully half-ass things now.
Yeah.
Seeing as though we're here. And we got a minigun with still 200 rounds in it.
Nice.
Actually, no. Unless we can draw another one of them over. Or maybe we'll get around the other side there. Still need something to take out those turrets, though. So.
The rocket turrets on the base?
Yeah. Well, all the sentries.
Oh,
at least the sentries. I mean, it's probably a bit, not that good with the minigun that I'll be able to minigun snipe them or shotgun snipe them from just out of range, but. Without giving away too much, did you make too many changes inside the temple?
I damaged those vents that we talked about last time.
Mm-hmm.
What else did I do? I increased the spawns in the lab. I made some changes on those 3 guys that are stuck in the cells or the glass enclosures.
Mm-hmm.
And I put a foundation down so you don't have to dig a tunnel when you go underneath. I think that's the only changes I made. Minor changes.
Did you put shower in?
Yes, I
You
did put
did?
a shower in
Beautiful, thank you.
in that bathroom. Yep.
Yep. Okay. So it is going to be slightly harder fight, or a little more of a fight inside now then.
Yep.
You added some more spawns in. Yep. Sweet. Oh, actually, no, I shouldn't say sweet. It's. We don't want it harder. But no, yeah, I like your idea of randomly having.
Just to spice things up, random spawn in there.
Yeah.
Or in some of the POIs. I don't know. They seemed a little empty to me.
They do, and yeah, being a planet would be a little overrun with something. I mean,
yeah, I did put those deco tanks. I think in all of the POIs. Yeah, more of those deco tanks with the O2 in them.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. That's very helpful too. At least it gives you yeah, a little bit more of a backup with oxygen. So we're not allowed to take out the core first. Oh. Nice.
Yeah, I put 3 tanks right there. They weren't there before.
Beautiful. Oxygen, hydrogen. Oh, we got some O2. Okay. Don't know why I'm taking all this stuff. I'm just really be looking for ammo I can use. Whoa! There's some tank ammo.
Yeah, I was hoping people could use a deconstructor when they find ammo that they don't need, and then use the components that they deconstruct from the ammo for whatever else.
Yes, that would be handy.
If you can find a deconstructor, they're out there
yes.
somewhere.
Yeah, I've seen.
They're rare.
I reckon 1 or 2 of the bases have them.
But yeah, like that stuff should have what is it, a restroom or zescos or whatever's in that ammo charge. So it might be handy.
True. And that, oh yeah, it's plasma. Yeah. So we'll have that. Yep. We'll just pop this out.
No. You got a shotgun. Or you got 2 shotguns.
We'll do it that way. The least used weapon. I'll just plonk this down.
One thing I'd like to learn is how Vermilion made the new weapon models, because I'd really love to make some more weapons. I just don't know how to do the new model thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there is a new food option. There's 2 new food options. You saw one of them earlier, and there's a second one in there towards the bottom.
Attack and
pizza
swirl.
And the
hard attack and swirl. Okay. Look at the perish time on that. Beautiful. 480. Shit. So 1 purified water and 1 spoiled food. And the purified water, that is purified water. Yep. That's good.
Yep. So water and spoiled food is prevalent. And the pineapple pizza, you get a buff out of that, and it's, you know, it's all for Life Force. I'm just gonna say it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Why not?
Hopefully he likes that.
I think he probably will. Yes. Yeah. So
the rest of the food's the same. I just made those 2. I'll make more if anybody has any ideas.
No, I mean that's pretty damn good. It's yeah, not as much food as a grilled steak, but it's doesn't matter. It's easy to come by.
Keep you alive, kind of thing. Yep.
And 1 for 1 for 1. Yep. No, that's good. That gives people options as well, and not expensive. It's
when I was testing, I just made a whole bunch of those and just carried them around and ate them once in a while, and that helped.
Yep. No, I like it. That's very helpful as well. So that's got a craftable food source, easily craftable food source. We got
Hmm.
oxygen's less of an issue. Fuel I originally thought was going to be an issue as well, but that seemed to be swimming in fuel
Yep, just draining the fuel
comfortably.
tanks whenever you find them. Yeah.
Yep. There's a red dot. We're going to kill that red dot. And then we just need to find a small little HV. And then we can really half-ass this thing.
Probably just need one Gatling gun and bum rush it.
Yep. Well, that was kind of what I did last time. I had the turret. I found a turret, and it's like, hey, turret's going to take out these drones quite comfortably. So you know what? Yeah, let's just hide in a spot and let the turret do the work. And then I had a fixed Gatling as well, so it was kind of just pepper away at the sentries and.
Yep.
Oh, now he turns up. Come back. Come back.
Oh, nice. He runs away. Where? Okay.
Oh, there he's
I
going back
saw
over
him.
there. Yeah, he dipped across the other. I was going to
There he
say
is.
the
Way
other.
over there.
He's not there,
Oh.
and then all of a sudden he's here, and then yeah,
Huh.
right.
Interesting.
Yeah, I thought, please don't tell me he's going to be in the ground and pop out of the ground and blow my head off, and then I'm going to have to rage and bloody scenario creators can't even get things right.
Yeah. Damn scenario creators, I swear.
Yeah, I swear they do things just to get people who play the game killed or frustrate them.
How many players can I kill today? Yep.
Took a while to get there. Right, that's 2 down.
Nice. Nice work. You got this.
I got this.
Easy.
Yeah. Easy peasy. But if, oh, there's a bike. All right. Well, let's have a look inside this building then. If we're lucky enough to find a sniper rifle,
That would be nice.
it would be nice.
Hmm.
Or a rocket launcher, as soon as we've got some rockets.
Yep.
So obviously, feedback has been good. You've had a lot of feedback from.
Yeah, mostly good. There are some haters out there. I mean, so what do you do? I just ignore the haters and I take the feedback. If it's constructive feedback, if I can make it better or fix a bug, then I'm all ears. But there's some people that just I don't know, are unloved or something.
Exactly. I mean, yeah.
So there are some negative comments, and I'm just ignoring them. But the most part, I'm getting good feedback, and I appreciate all the feedback from everybody. And the feedback that I get, I've been making the scenario better, fixing bugs, and so I am listening to the feedback and doing what I can to take that and make it a better scenario.
And the hard thing I found was like, obviously you as the scenario creator and largely all around the scenario creators have their own vision of the game, and that's how they want people to kind of play to their vision. And players, we kind of want to play to our vision of the game, and it's trying to get both to co-align can be a little bit problematic at times, but it's it's a little bit of
You should turn around and go upstairs. I'm just saying.
That's kind of what I was looking for, but
There was There's a elevator right in this room. Yep. If you go, I know there's a delay of a couple
Oh,
seconds,
there.
but there's an elevator in the corner. Here
Yeah.
we go. There you go.
Look at that.
Anyways, I was gonna say, yeah, I've been a player for a long time, and I'm still a player.
Oh,
Yes. Okay. You found one of the hidden armors.
we have some armor. We have some better armor. Look at that. See?
There's actually something in there. So
Telling
I'm
everyone.
so used to as a player not having anything in there.
Yep. Check everything.
So I went and seeded some random armor. Yep.
And in the
There you
right
go.
spot too. Beautiful. I like it. And I mean, jokes aside about it, but it's good to have that. It's convenient place. I know it's probably pure arse that it's having to be in this POI, but it's to find something. It's like the old meme of you find a medic box or something else, and you know that there's going to be a boss fight around the corner. So it's kind of you
Yeah.
find something just in the right spot at the right time.
Yeah.
And makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah. So sorry, I just had to go upstairs, but we were talking about player versus scenario creator, and I'm a player too, and I like having fun, and I play my own way, so I've got both the mindsets that I have to deal with that you just mentioned previously.
Agos. There's an Agos. Yes, and yeah, and I know R&V the same with Reforged Eden, that
Yeah.
they both play and they have their own play style, and trying to balance their vision versus the changes that other people want, and
Yep.
it's can be a little bit tricky, and that's why I kind of at the start I was like, kind of, this seems to not a problem, but the way I play, this is an issue for me, this is an issue for me, this is an issue for me, and I'm still trying to balance that depending on what your idea of it is. Am I playing wrong, or is there some common middle ground between the way I play and your vision is causing me to say the things I say, and that's kind of trying to balance that myself as a player. It's like, well, what do I ask to be fixed, changed, or modified versus no, this is, you're adamant that this is not going to change, or yeah, we can change this or that. So
Right. I agree with what you're saying, and I gotta give shout outs to Raven and Vermilion. They've been working on their scenario for years, and it's a lot of fun. And Raven's been very helpful to me, just on the side, answering questions and giving me advice and support. So I appreciate that too. And I want to learn to be a better POI designer like Vermilion, because he makes some amazing POIs. Oh my god, I'm terrible at shaping and textures, and yeah, he's really good at that. So I do use his construction sets in the POIs that you'll find later here, because it's easy just to slap together POIs using his construction sets.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, the good thing for you, if I mean, what you do is brilliant for the way you modify things and change the blueprints to POIs and all that stuff. The good thing is you don't really need to build your own unless you really want to, because yeah, you've got a huge community to fall back on that build beautiful things, which obviously you do.
Yeah. I went on the Steam Workshop page. I'll post a comment that says, "Hey, can I use your blueprint for such and such?" And as long as people are cool with it, then yeah, I'll damage it and it'll show up in the game.
Yes, and I mean that's the thing you like to see. It's people out there creating things, and then
I have something out in the workshop, and somebody asked me, "Hey, can I put this in the scenario?" It would be really cool to see my base in the scenario.
yes, and then to see what someone else can do with what you've done.
Yeah, agreed.
Yes, it's pretty cool, I think. The only thing I wanted out of Star Salvage, and I don't think it could happen, was like a go to a trader and get a repair token to be able to repair the ship back to how it's supposed to be.
Oh, interesting. That is an interesting idea.
Because as a non-builder myself, it's
Right.
kind of like I wanted some of those cool-looking ships. I mean, yeah, I could patch up the side of them, but where the hell was the generator? Where the hell was
right
all this kind of stuff? Where do they stick it and get it all back to looking up? So kind of like, I don't think there's any way of doing it, but if there was a way
I like that idea. A couple things. When I damage stuff, I try to keep one side intact so you can mirror the other side when the build is symmetric.
Mm-hmm.
And spawning or fixing a blueprint back to 100%, I really like that idea. I don't know how that would work, so I'd have to dig around and ask around and see if that's possible.
Yeah.
The one thing I was thinking of is if that's not possible to fix it back up to 100%, we could probably spawn that same blueprint, but like an undamaged version.
Mm-hmm.
So there might be some options there. I really like that idea.
Yeah, because that was always the thing. Because a lot of the Star Salvage vehicles I'd never seen before, and that's kind of like, yeah. I mean, I was the same. It's like, okay, I think there's a generator over there. I think that's kind of where it went, and some of them didn't have symmetrical parts, and it's like, damn it, I just want to, go to a guy, get a token,
right?
Like in effect, get a token or buy a thing, go to a repair pad and go, repair to template, and it repairs off the original blueprint, or as you say, replace it completely, and then.
I like that idea, and I want to see if that's possible. And if it's not possible, I'm wondering if there's an alternative like spawn in a complete version right next to it or something.
Because I know it defeated the idea of the game. The game and this one as well is like salvage, so junket.
Well, the repair token could be like expensive or have unique components or be a certain level, not cheap.
Yes, because I mean, it's all well and good to tease life by driving around in a cataphract that's got shit hanging out the side and holes in it and all that, just to mess with him, and that has its own appeal, but
That's funny.
There are times where
I remember playing Star Salvage and I'd run into a ship that I never saw before, and then I'd go hunt on the workshop to try and figure out, okay, what was this ship called with the original, so that I can figure out how was it designed, so I can go fix it back up.
Yes, I did the same, and thank you very much. I really appreciate your spreadsheet that actually lists them, so you can find them easy. Because a lot of Star Salvage ones, I was like, I'm searching for a blue and white ship. It's like, what the hell, man? It was hopeless.
That's one of the reasons I put that spreadsheet out there. The primary reason is just to respect the authors and give them a shout out and point to their workshop page so people can subscribe to the original. But yeah, that was just a lesson learned from Star Salvage, because I wanted to figure out where was the ship from. And so that's another reason why I made the spreadsheet, so you can type in DI in the console, you can look at the HV or the SV, you can see the name of it, and then you can go look up that name on that spreadsheet and find the original.
Okay, so that even had that. Okay, I didn't realize you could DI some of that information.
Yeah, if you hit DI and you look at the HV or the SV, you should see the name that I use. It'll say like JS_HV Junkyard Salvager HV Junk, and then we'll have the name of the original.
Right. Okay.
And then you can just go look that up. Yep.
So now I always used to go through the P menu, but always just have the number or the spawn number rather than the author's
P
name.
menu is going to be generic for the prefabs you find. It's not going to have that original author, because it's going to be spawned by the game, and it's going to be missing that original author's information.
So will that do that for the base
that's
as well?
Another reason I should start writing a PDA is I should write that down in the PDA. There you go. So BAJ wrecked outpost. You can go look that up on the spreadsheet and find out who the original author was.
Okay. Beautiful. Look at that for a tip.
There we go.
Here we go.
Yeah, I should put that. I should start writing the PDA. I just remember all the time that Raven spent writing PDA, and I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna be writing that for a year. But
yeah,
sure,
it's
nothing in there. It's blank.
Yeah. No content. There we go. That's it. Game over. No content.
It's that damn scenario designer. Get to work.
Exactly. It's like you talk this shit, but you don't write it down. It's
Yeah, I know. Jeez, what do you do?
You need a
the spreadsheet.
voice to text program so as you're talking the shit, it writes it all down, and you can just slap it straight in the PDA.
That's a good idea. That is a good idea. Did I put something in there? I didn't. Did I put something? Is there a repair locker in here? Because there's random stuff in the repair lockers and random stuff in the armor lockers. I don't. Maybe there's not one in here. All right. Well. Random.
Get some meds.
Random PYs. You might find stuff. Oh, that's right. I put the deco container in here, and that's all I did in this one. Water container.
You did too. I missed it.
That wasn't there originally.
And you remember shit like that. Sorry, I shouldn't say shit like that. I mean, you remember stuff like that, random stuff like that.
Yeah.
On one of the 600 POIs you've converted. That
I know. You tell me about it. I got all this stuff in my head. Yep. Sad.
That you're just like, oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I added that to that.
Oh, yeah. I already did that. Yep.
Aha! Inhibitor.
Yep. Placeholder. I have to make it fancy. And I'm also going to put a little console in there. Yeah, well, I shouldn't give away too much. But yeah, this is placeholder
for later on. Yep. No, I mean, that comes up looking good. I mean, if you can start building your own devices and then, realize your dream for what that's supposed to look like.
Mm-hmm.
That would be pretty cool. Right, I'm gonna complain. Look, we found like what 2 HVs out of all of this. This is come on.
There should be somewhere between 25 and 50. Is where
they're all gonna be lumped together.
What the heck?
At least we're finding a decent amount of POIs.
Yeah.
So it's always the way when you're kind of looking for something.
Mm-hmm.
You're never going to find it. This is nice too.
Have you run into this one yet? The other playthroughs?
I don't think so. I want to say no, but is this sitting right, or is this the way it's supposed to sit, or is it just sitting high?
It is. It's correct. It's just the design has those elevated blocks in the front.
Mm-hmm.
It's the way the designer did that.
Yep. No worries then.
I think this one has a lot of medical equipment too.
It does. There's a full suite there. There's a repair station.
Nice. Now you're going to be checking every one of these.
Okay, I can't access it. Maybe because...
What? Really? When you hit F, it doesn't...
Nope.
That's weird.
Well, we'll
That's
see whether it shouldn't be a core issue, but we'll pop the core.
Maybe it's a core? Okay.
It shouldn't be, I don't think.
Right. It shouldn't be a core. You should be able to access it with...
There's no access denied.
Like
there's no not allowed, but we'll...
Oh, maybe if you blow the core, it'll fix it. That's weird.
As long as the core's not in there.
The garage is locked.
Another furnace.
Furnace. Yeah.
And I like that it's not overly hard to find the cores,
Mm-hmm.
which can be frustrating sometimes if you're looking for a core. You can't find it because it's secretly hidden in a shitty spot.
Yeah. All the cores should be able to find them in those. I haven't buried them or hidden them behind blocks or anything.
I could probably
There
blow
was an elevator that you missed behind you.
Yeah, I was gonna say there had to be one somewhere.
Yeah,
Look,
it goes up.
I swear I have several hundred hours in this game.
It's right there. It was in that room. There's an elevator going up there. Yep. In the corner.
Oh, for fuck's sake! See,
There you go.
you just. I'm not saying that the colours merged and I couldn't see it, but you know, yeah, I only have, I don't know, probably 1,000 hours, 1,200 hours or something in the game. So you know, I do know what I'm doing, ish.
I hear you. No worries. There's no judgment here. It's a judgment-free zone.
Oh, look, I don't know about that.
This core room, I like this core room because if it's you get all these nasty sentries pointing.
Yeah. I think.
But they're off. But still.
Maybe I did see because I did see one like this before. I come up the elevator, and yeah, all of a sudden there's sentries everywhere, and I shit myself. I was like, oh man. And then yeah, realised it's like, oh, hang on, you idiot, that these are off.
They're off. Yep.
Yeah. Conserving ammo. We're not going to worry about conserving ammo because we've got another one in them anyway. Sweet. Right. Now let's go down and see if we can get to that.
It shouldn't be a core thing, but it wouldn't surprise me if it works now.
Well, it works now, so.
That's weird. I don't know why.
Yeah, especially because it didn't come up with the not allowed like the others did. So, but okay. Well, there we go. Guess something to look at just in case. Okay, over there. Surprised that popped up without any detector. Did you convert all these to concrete, or are these just all as they were? These bases.
They were in the workshop.
Okay.
I didn't replace blocks on them.
Yep. So they pretty much all were.
Yeah. Some of them might be combat steel. Some could be reinforced concrete. Yeah. Whatever the author put in there.
Yep.
I'm not too worried about the blocks. Oh, look at that! You found one of the hidden boosters.
Oh, we got a little booster. We got a booster. It's not huge.
I put boosters in there too.
Oh, sweet. Yep. And I'm assuming that's
random armor, random boosters.
Yes, after your freezing expedition.
Mm-hmm. That was my lesson learned there. It's a bit chilly.
Yes. All right. I think I'm dicking around getting sidetracked again and need to be either finding a small HV or a sniper rifle. Well,
Those have a lot of hydrogen bottles. I need to tweak that for less hydrogen bottles, I think. Those deco containers.
well, yeah.
'Cause you need hydrogen bottles are kind of useless without promethium to make fusion cells, if I'm correct. I'll tweak
Yes,
that.
they were, if you haven't changed the
More oxygen,
recipe.
more water, and
Yep. Pellets and hydrogen bottles.
I mean, you could deconstruct stuff for pellets, but I'll just tweak the loot tables to have less hydrogen bottles in those things.
Unless they're not a like RE, they're not used in the ammo missiles. That's still vanilla recipe,
yeah,
isn't
that's
it?
right. I know what you mean. I need to look at all the ammo recipes to see where that's used.
Let's just pop.
I was also thinking of giving the player a quest to get experience to blow the cores, just like in RE1 and 2 on the Dread Planet, because there's a quest to blow 5 cores and get XP out of that. So maybe I'll do that too.
There is, and
have like a side quest to give you more XP to blow the cores.
The annoying thing is, I don't know. Can you change the hit point value of the cores?
Yeah, I can.
You can. Are you happy with where it sits?
It's just default now. You want it lower?
I'm not sure what it just seems to take a lot. Like that was even.
I'm open.
Whatever was in the shotgun wasn't enough to pop it in the single shotgun, but I mean,
I can lower it. That's fine.
Kind of forces you to find ammo, which is not a problem. I don't know. It's. I was looking for ammo. Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe even if you do get your quest in, let's say after every 5, can you get an ammo reward or something?
Yeah.
Is that possible?
An ammo reward. Yep.
You kind of have to replace the ammo that you've used to. I don't know. Just to,
right. Or explosives. Yeah.
Yeah, or something like that to.
Yeah. I'll write that down. It's a good idea.
It looks like these are still vanilla, so the magnesium powder. Just fine, so not hydrogen bottles like RE2. So that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I suppose you've got plenty of wooded areas, so yeah, nitrocellulose is not a problem to make bullets anyway. It was originally, it was a little bit sparse.
Yep.
But so, no,
that's some of the feedback I got, and I increased that. So, people giving me feedback, I listen, I implement it.
Well, as long as you don't feel pressured into listening to the feedback or making the changes that you don't want to, because yeah, we all know like a lot of times us players want to have things as a cakewalk. And
I hear you. Yeah. I hear you.
I reckon I've been in that one before. Hey, Stu! How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Welcome in. Stu was a big Star Salvage player as well.
Oh yeah?
Yes, he liked it.
Small world. I know there was people out there that enjoyed playing Star Salvage and were sad or wondering what happened to it.
Yes, there were a lot, and yeah, it had some awesome features in it that obviously you continued on. I really love the harvesting with the harvest tool on the HVs, the plant harvesting. I thought that was a great mechanic.
Oh, that's right. He had it where you could mow down crops with that. Oh, I gotta implement that. Let me write that.
Yes. Right. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yes. Is the continuation? Technically, no, but I will let the scenario creator explain his baby.
So I'm TC. I'm on Discord here talking to Badwolf, and yes, I created Junkyard Salvager, It is I like to call it a spiritual successor to Star Salvage, and it's influenced by Reforged Eden's Dread Planet as well. I really enjoyed playing Star Salvage back in the day, and I actually made some of the conversions that Know It All DM used in the scenario. But he's been missing in action for a while. I hope he's okay. I just haven't talked to him since June of 2023. It's been a long time since I talked to him. But I miss playing Star Salvage, and I wanted to also learn how to create a scenario. So I decided, why not? On December 7th, I uploaded first few files of this scenario, and it's been a roller coaster ride ever since. So yeah, hopefully that answers that question.
It,
Thanks
it,
for asking.
it does. Yes, and when we saw it, it was kind of like, hey, we got a new scenario out, and it's by someone
Yes,
we
something
know,
new.
and it's something that, yeah, it's going to be different to play. So my first thought was, yeah,
Yes,
let's give it a
and the
play.
players are helping to shape it. Like right now, I'm getting a lot of good feedback from Badwolf and other people on, hey, can you, what if you do this, or what if you change that? And I've been listening to feedback and making changes to. So I want this to be fun.
And it is. I mean, obviously there's still, yeah, a lot to be fleshed out yet because it's
Yes,
still early,
this is
but
yeah, this is early version. It's a work in progress, not done yet. Lots to do. Yeah,
um, it's. I mean, the biggest thing is it's another option for something that's fun. Like
yeah, yeah. It's
RE's
a
a
different way to play.
RE1 and 2 is a big grind, and yeah, you got to play specific way with specific vehicles and all that stuff. And Vanilla's a bit. Mm, this kind of, yeah, gets you kind of in between them. It's
Yeah, and for people that hate mining, there's no mining.
no mining. Is
Yeah,
I know
I don't know.
it's freaked a lot of people out the fact that there's no blueprints, but that's the whole point
Yep.
of the game. That
It's part of the storyline is the inability to print blueprints,
yes, and
which was also in Star Salvage,
that is true.
I think mostly.
Yes, I think you could. Didn't Was there one system or something you could? I,
Yeah, that's why I want to say mostly because I vaguely remember there was one place that you could spawn stuff under some restrictions, but it's been a long time. That's a fuzzy memory.
yes, and I mean for
Thank you,
again,
Stugatz. You could? Okay.
like for me as a non-builder, it's you get so used to relying on other people's builds and
Oh, yeah.
spawning them in with the
Yeah.
blueprint, and this is just, yeah, it forces
Yeah.
you to
On my
play
last couple
differently.
playthroughs on Anvil and Broken Eden and HWS, I use a lot of Life Force builds. I use a lot of Entei builds, Artemis. Yeah, I'm not a really good builder. I've learned early on that I'm better off as just a player or a POI designer. That's where I can contribute to the game. I'm a terrible builder, so I do use the masters designs both as a player, and you'll find some of them converted in the scenario.
Yes, and yeah, and I mean, like I was saying before, kind of contradicting myself, that I don't like to be forced to play a certain way,
Mm-hmm.
but contradictorily, I like this, that you have to play a certain way. You can't just play. Not that it's easy, but yeah, spawn in a blueprint and go. It's kind of.
Right.
But this is not as hectic as those other ones either. So um,
Yep.
like
I
when I
agree.
was playing through that the the temple last time, it was kind of like, um, I'm not going to say cruise through it, but you'll even hear me say, I'm waiting for something terrible to happen because you're so used to being brutalized by RE that it
Yeah,
kind of nearly felt
I
like
hear you.
a simple run because there was nothing out of the ordinary or super hard about it. But
Yep. Yep. I've died plenty of times in RE1 and RE2. Hear ya. Really fun scenarios. Stugats, Space Engineers. I've never played Space Engineers. You can find Rex and merge them together. Interesting.
Yeah, I couldn't get into Space Engineers either. I felt like I was missing something.
I know there's like a crossover player base of people that have played both Space Engineers and Empyrean. And there's similarities and differences I hear between the two games.
Yes, but yes, I think you, even in its current state, I think you'll like this, because yeah, it's not Star Salvage, but it's similar enough that for those who love the playstyle, they're gonna like it here as well. But were you thinking of any
Oh,
skill system? No,
yes.
I know how to play this game.
Okay. All right. Sorry, made me nervous watching that. Yes, skill system. Yes.
Or
In
the way Star Savage had the like the classes, is it anything
yes.
similar?
So I'm thinking of redesigning the whole skill tree, and yes, similar to Star Salvage, having different skills for different things, like being getting bonuses to engineering or the medic skill tree. But I am open ideas on that one.
Hmm.
So if people have suggestions on, okay, I like this, dislike this, I'm all ears. So what do you think of the old Star Salvage skill system, and was that something that you would like to see here?
I was kind of in between. I wasn't sure. I liked it, but also didn't like it. Kind of. Um, uh, I kind of, as much as I hated RE1's, go and collect 5,000 alien blocks to finish off engineering. The fact that
That
you
one,
could
yeah.
do one and then like secondary class in something else that
Yeah.
um, kind of that I liked that idea, but I can't remember whether you could do that in Star Salvage or whether you were just stuck with the one
I think you were
class.
stuck with the one, if I remember correctly. And I do like the primary and secondary class options. And I have done the 5,000 block quest many times, and it was always painful to do that. So yes,
Yes. I,
I hear you.
maybe you could, yeah, I don't know. It depends what your idea is for the classes. Like incorporate your like stars,
I like
like the Dreadstar, the blow up, the 10 cores or 5 cores to get to your level 2, and then another 10, and then another 10 for a certain class, or yeah, dig 600 rocks or
yeah.
that. But
Well, for starters, I'm not going to do the 5,000 block quest thing. I
good.
didn't like that. Stu gets yes. If we have skills, please have a decent description. Totally agree
Yes.
on that. I've just started out in this scenario, and I have a lot of PDA stuff to write, but having good skill descriptions is good feedback. I agree with that. But
Uh,
I one thing I really liked was the bonus to weapons, that weapon closet that Vermilion has.
hmm
What do you think of that tonight?
I I didn't use it, to be honest. I didn't
Okay.
use any of the mods because yeah, you got a heap of mods, not which is not a problem getting them. It was just
Yep.
there was bonuses and negatives to each mod, and it's like I kind of,
Right.
was there any real use for it? I mean, some of the legendary mods maybe,
Right.
but I didn't see a great use of a minus 15% recoil plus 15% accuracy,
Yeah.
or
Pros and cons of
or the other way
each.
around. Yeah, whichever way.
Yep.
It's kind of like I didn't really see a benefit in using a lot of them, so I never actually used them. But that's not to say that other people didn't, because I know there are others that were using it and were
Mhm.
stacking mods and doing well.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. It was a new feature or a new dynamic mini game, however you want to say it, a new way to play the game with the weapon skill cabinet, and I like the idea of being able to improve your skills in weaponry somehow. So maybe that could show up as in the tech tree, and not necessarily be like a weapon mod thing.
Yes.
But yeah, overall, I'm open to ideas on the tech tree. I'm ready to revamp the whole thing. So yeah.
Because some of it, depending on what you're, considering for skills or slash classes,
Mhm.
the
What's
limited.
that?
There's something exciting.
What is that?
That looks like something
Yeah,
big.
it
Um,
is.
yeah, like to do weapons, if you're going to do combat-y stuff, you're either going to have to go
Mhm.
out and kill 50 sandworms or the droids or
Mhm.
whatever. But oh, look at
I don't want to make it tedious. I want to make it fun and invaluable. So it food for thought. Look at this.
yes, look at this. Now this, I'm going to assume is not going to be a flyable item.
I mean, it does say destroyed, but if you can fix this and get this to fly, I will be impressed.
Okay, so it's actually a CV, not a POI.
Yeah, it's a CV. Yep.
Okay.
There are now CVs on the Starter Planet service, but they're in bad shape.
It's only missing a
And I
cockpit.
did turn off the
What
generators
are you
too,
on
right
about?
there. Yep.
It's only missing a cockpit.
It's missing a cockpit, and so that's gonna be a challenge.
Yeah, I know, because they were expensive to. Oh no, this is still vanilla. Gotta keep remembering it's based on vanilla. That not as expensive as RE.
You can unlock the cockpit with if you have enough skill points, unlock points, whatever.
That is true. Where's that sit? Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, that's easier to make too. That's nothing. Ah, level 7.
The thing is, even if you make a cockpit and put it in here, is this thing flyable?
Well, let's see. We got
They're pretty banged up.
up, left, right, down. Oh, we got no forward and back. Okay. Yeah.
So
Damn it.
there's a better version in the game. I took that version and I ran it through a gauntlet of turrets and got it all pretty much destroyed. The thought was that you would just use this either as salvage or wall off an oxygenated room and just use it as like a temporary base.
Mm-hmm.
I, but you can technically put a cockpit in here if that'd be a chore. I mean, people can do it. It's an option. It's an
Well,
option.
it is. Well, apart from
I'm
the
not
fact that
restricting.
it's missing forward and back thrust, which is going to be
Yeah,
an issue.
it's in rough shape.
But it is. No, that is not. So all these parts are sellable. I know you had HV and SV at the trader, but was it
HV and SV? I don't have a CV vendor yet.
right?
They
Okay.
will be eventually next version, but I just wanted to get the idea out there and put some CV Rex on the planet service and see what people think about them. So, TBD,
Well, I'm
work in
guessing
progress.
storyline wise, you would have to, because if you got HVs and SVs on here, then something would have had to have brought HV and SV
Yes.
to the planet. So
Exactly what happened. Why did all these get destroyed? And you'll find out later, and that's part of the main story.
yeah. Have I was just thinking that the RE2, I'm not sure about RE1, they have those new effect projectors,
Yes.
something like
I
that.
don't have those. I need to learn how to make those.
Yep, because something like that in here with the smoke.
Oh, that would be cool with the little
Smoke
bit of smoke coming out.
projectors.
Yes.
Yeah, or whether you could. Was it constructors? Is that vanilla mechanic where if they're damaged,
They
they
damage.
smoke?
They have smoke. Yeah.
Smoke, or was that
I don't know.
RE?
I think that was RE.
Okay. Because yeah, maybe
I might
something
be
like that
confusing the two. Yeah, yeah.
might be.
I need to learn how to make the smoke effect projectors. So, Ravian, if you're listening, can you teach me how, please? Thank you. I also wanted to make a custom salvage tool or repair tool like a welder, but I need to learn how to make a model for a weapon. So Vermilion, if you're listening, can you please teach me how?
Pick your brain on that as well.
So yeah. I think it would be cool looking to have unique
Yeah, well, that's
weapons and smoke projectors. So I'm really ready to learn. I just don't know how to do that right now.
yep. No, that's fine. I mean, yeah, and you kind of want some custom stuff for your scenario as well. So if you can, yeah, custom design your own weapons and stuff, then
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
going to be
I
a
think that'd be
double
fun.
bonus.
I've custom designed my own food. I'm ready for weapons now.
Yeah, job. I'm
You are
assuming.
just getting empty-handed on HV spawns. What the heck?
I know. I was just thinking,
Jeez.
okay, we're gonna circumnavigate. We'll head west, and we'll keep going west.
It's bizarre. You should be running into them. I don't know.
Yep, and it'll be like last time. It'll
All
be
right.
like every little bit that I've not gone to. So there's probably 5 of them sitting just over that hill.
I'm curious when you finish the playthrough, if you go into God mode and hit the map, where were they later?
And yep, they'll all be clustered around each other again.
Yeah.
There's one.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Must
there's
be
one
the
just
bit.
over that hill.
Is that a rock or an HV?
Interestingly, we haven't had any. Don't want to jinx myself. No, thingy error.
No. Oh
Quit or,
yeah,
quit or
the
continue.
quit error.
Yeah, so the
I've been
hoverbike's okay for
changed.
speed.
That is a nice HV.
It
I like that
is.
one. Yes, there hasn't been any errors. I didn't know what was causing it, so I guessed at what was causing it, and I'm hoping it's fixed now. So if you don't
Okay.
see any error messages, yeah, I fixed it.
Right, that is good because I know there was a few times when I was going fast that, well, not a few
It
times,
would
a
pop
couple of
up.
times. Yeah, it would pop up. So I wondered whether it was a rendering
What
related
I did
issue. But
was I had a setting that said spawn X number of worms around every POI, and I took that out, and I haven't had any errors so far. Because there's worms that'll spawn in every biome, and then there's worms that used to spawn next to the POIs. I think it was the worms that spawn next to POIs that were causing it. That was a guess. So if we don't see any more error messages, that was it.
right, well, that's
'Cause the error
interesting.
message is super generic when you look in the logs, so I had no clue what it was. I had to guess.
Right,
All
well,
right, that was probably too much information. This isn't nice HV.
it is. And I think we have everything in each direction. So you know what?
Yeah,
We need.
I think this one, you
Let's-
might be able to drive this one off.
Yeah, so I reckon I
It's got
stripped this for some
unlimited-
parts last time. So.
Okay.
What do we got? No, nothing missing at all. Sweet. So we got the generator, we got O2,
Yeah, this one's in good shape.
fuel tank.
Well, relatively.
Left, right, back, forward, hover engine 10. So we got hover up. So there's no down, but we don't really need down. I think we're good. And we have 2 fixed gats. Right. You know what?
I think it's drivable. It might be. Should be.
CPU wise,
That's a good question.
71%.
Remove something.
Oh, I'll take out the two weapons.
The
It's 40.
constructor.
Oh, is it a constructor? There is a constructor. Yep.
It's the constructor's
Oh,
probably taking
2000.
up 1,000 or
Yeah, that's
2,000,
2000. Yep. Good call. Yeah.
You know what you're doing. What am I saying?
Well, I was going.
You're the pro here.
I'm the pro. Yeah, right. Okay. Sure. I know what I'm
Pro
doing.
streamer. Yep. Pro gamer.
Yeah. Of course, no one's ever said that's not true. Now, where are you? Oh, you're at the front. That's right. I'm stuck. Right, there we go. Stuck in a block somehow.
Wonder if you can assault the Royal Temple with just this.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. We're going to.
Just, yeah, the backdoor strategy. And
Yep.
just take out the sentries.
We are certainly going to. I'm getting.
All right,
I'm
how does it
going to get
drive?
the turret off of the tank.
Oh, yeah.
We're slow on the pivot, but that doesn't matter. We don't have a detector, but that's okay. We don't need that either. Where it was.
Okay, zigzag. Jeez. Where?
Oh no, it's not going to be there. That's right. We'll waypoint to base. Yeah, we're a little slow on the pivot, but all right. It's it's game over
Your
now.
business.
Well, it's game over.
Funny. Yeah, it
Why
works.
does it want me to go that way?
It's fine.
That's it, Steve. We have won the game. As soon as we found a usable hover, I need to remember where the 15 mil ammo was. It's in one of those bases somewhere.
Are you going the long way around the planet?
Probably.
Okay, just curious. I'm not saying that's wrong or anything.
Well, it was the only way it was wanting me to go, but I think it is taking me. Why is it?
Hmm.
I don't know. It's confusing me. Turn, turn, turn. Well, it's the way it wants me to go.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know. You take it up with the scenario creator.
I know, yeah.
Detector would be nice, but can't have everything.
You're gonna run into 10 HVs in the way.
Exactly. We got a nice little platform there for a turret.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, good. We've got a shit ton
Did
of
you pick up
weapons.
a night vision goggles?
I
Or do you
did.
have lights on there?
I did. We do have lights as well. Look at
You have
that.
lights. And you got that. All right. Either
So,
way.
forgetting the keys again.
No worries. Yeah, I was confused because it looked like the HV arrow was pointed west instead of east. My bad.
Ah, right. Here we go. It's backwards.
It looked, yeah, that didn't make any sense to me,
Yep.
but whatever.
The
This game being a game, all right?
core backwards. Maybe original core in backwards.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I probably have to flip it and resave it. Interesting.
Yes.
Good call.
Yep. Stu. Yep. Stu knows all about that. He had that in
Mm-hmm.
one of his vehicles, or he was in creative trying to copy and repaste it to fix it.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, this is an old BP. Yep.
Yeah. So, and there was no easy way to do it. I think at one stage there was a simple way, but
yeah, I'll write that down that I have to flip this one. I basically got to do a new HV block, copy the old one, paste it, flip it. Good times.
Do you know
No
the
worries, we'll fix that.
Blue Ocean Kraken?
Blue Ocean Kraken, thank you.
JSHV.
Got it. Added to the list.
Yes, that's what. See, the game's smarter than us. It's like you are going the shortest way. You just pointed the wrong way. That's all.
Yeah, it's my bad. I was confused.
Confused me too. Don't worry about that. But didn't even notice that. Oh no, it's because I didn't use it. I just scrapped some bits off it, the thrusters and the weapons. I think I took off it last playthrough.
Mm.
Because I had something smaller, I think, that I'd used. Because it had cargo space. And
Got a whole
a
list of BPs that I'm going to be adding more HVs and SVs. It's fun to convert these, and it's good to have a little more variety. So there's more coming.
yes, and modern stuff too, which is what
Yes,
I like.
right. What I've been doing is grabbing RE2 blueprints off the workshop, and even though this is an RE2, I've had to add some blocks so I'm able to spawn the blueprint in. Like I added thrusters, and I enabled mechanical drills and SVs and a whole bunch of things that you'll see in RE1 and 2, just so I could import the blueprints on the workshop and convert them to Rex. But yes, the ones that I'm adding, those they're going to be newer blueprints. A lot of these are old.
Yes, no, it's yeah. I mean, not that I've got anything against the old blueprints, but it's nice
Oh,
to
yeah,
see yeah, some modern stuff
right.
in there.
I agree.
Um, Especially because, well, I mean, even when I was playing Star Salvagers, like I'd never heard of any of these authors, apart
Yeah,
from Jay Randall, of course. He was about
yeah.
the only one that I'd heard of, and I mean, now that people have been
Thank you. My
playing, that
retinas were burning. Yep.
there's certain people now know, the modern builders like obviously that you're using in here now. So kind of yeah, you want to be
Yes.
seeing some of their things in here, I guess.
Yep. There's a lot of historical builders on the workshop that had great designs, but they haven't played the game in a long time. Yes, there will be the new ones that I'm adding are modern.
That is good.
Nice. Plenty of oxygen, plenty
We
of
got
water.
plenty of oxygen. Wow. I don't think I ever used water. I know it's there as a backup for making oxygen, but
Yep. It's also handy for that new recipe for hardtack and
there
swell, just in case
is. Yep.
you're starving to death.
Yeah. Still got 16 ration packs, so very good.
Yep, you got plenty of those. Yep. All right. How much ammo did you have?
None, I don't think. Actually, was there an
Oh,
ammo
I thought
box?
you had some 15. Okay.
There is some somewhere in one of these bases I'd been to. There was a heap of
Okay.
rounds and some 30s, but we'll find them. We do have an ammo box, so that is good. Yep. Right. Oh, we don't have much room, so you know what? Crush
Got
that.
1,000 CPU to spare.
Hang on. Make another heart. Yeah, all I need really is, well, it'd be nice to have a trauma station as well, but all I need is the
Yeah.
turret. That's basically all I need. Just to take care of those those remaining drones.
Yep.
We've got the 2 fixed GATs, plus we've got a couple of heavy sniper rifles, so we should be able to take care of the sentries,
Yep.
which means we can get in.
A little bit of fixing things up, and you'll be ready for that assault.
Missing computer. Can't we make computer? I reckon we've got some anyway.
I'm gonna excuse myself for like 10 minutes and then I'll come back, all right?
Yeah, mate. Yep. You do what you need to do. I'll be here.
Gotcha.
All right. Why can't we make computers? Why did it not? On computer. We can make a computer, so why? Oh, electronics. Electronics, do we have? We left a lot of stuff behind. No. Dig some more dirt. Take off DI. Drill. Give us more stone. That's better. Why was that not set to that before? Right, so oxygen's good, food's good. Get this other heart made. We can grab the turret. After we get the turret, we need to remember where our where the ammo was, and hopefully there's enough to take out the next two drones. And then we should be good to get inside. There we go. Fridge, this stuff can go in the fridge. For the meantime, come out and go in there as well. We don't need any of that. No point carrying that in either. Let's sort these weapons. Minigun, pulse rifle, and sniper rounds. Oh, I dropped the pistols. Alright, there's going to be a lot of swapsies. And survival tool. Survival tool is all we need. I need to just double check those thrusters. Speak the truth. Yes, I did run this before, Stu, in the previous update. It was an accidental running of the temple that wasn't quite ready for, but I was there, so it was kind of like a let's do it. And yeah, we ran up with a survival tool. I did have a minigun backup to take out a couple of the internal sentries, but the rest of it was yeah, survival tool, and we accomplished the goal. I was quite happy at the end of the day. But oh, take those as well. Yeah, we achieved it with minimal fuss and a multi-tool. Right, we want turret. Where's the turret? There it is. How much CPU is the turret? 900. Right. You seem to be made to go there. So we'll put you there. Group them. Okay. Left 3, right. That should pivot better than it does. 3 and 2. There's one there. Where's the others? Up there. There's 2 there. And hidden somewhere else. Oh, there. Okay. Was there anything else in here? No, there wasn't. We got it. We got it all. We don't need that. Could take the detector, but we don't really need that. Nope. That'll do. Onwards. Onwards to victory. Now. Which one was it? I reckon it was the mining hub. We gotta go that way anyway, so.
Right.
Hey, he's back. Welcome back.
What'd I miss?
I have the turret.
We got the turret. Okay.
That's all you've missed. You have the turret. So...
Oh, are you under CPU with the turret too?
Yes, we are just under.
Good.
So
Nice. Nice.
I was thinking about some extra thrust, but it's like, nah, we're too close to the edge, so we'll make do with the sluggish strafe when it's not under power.
Okay. And you just need ammo?
Just need ammo, which I think was at the mining hub. I think we'll soon find out.
Alright, good.
Hopefully it's enough. If not, you know what? It will be enough. We're going to make it enough. Technically, I found a little bit more sniper ammo, so we're probably not even going to need 15s.
You could also sell some parts and get some money for ammo.
Oh, listen here, metagamer. Come on, calm down.
Was there ammo here?
Maybe not. It might have been the other one. Must have been the other one.
In an ammo box at another POI, maybe?
Yes, because there was a 30 mil and 15 together in the box.
I remember seeing it.
Bomb facility, wrecked outposts, or maybe it was. I thought it was one of these early ones. Oh, actually, or was it?
I remember seeing it.
Or was it one of the ones by the? I reckon it might have been that bomb facility by the temple.
It was a white building with a large garage and a basement. It had some ammo boxes, I think, if I remember correctly.
So I reckon.
I remember seeing it. I forgot where exactly it was.
Yep, I should have marked it, but you know, what the hell. I mean, 11 sniper rounds is probably not enough.
I mean, you could do it for survival tool, like Stugat says. I know
Well,
you could.
yes. Well, can't do sentries or the drones with that, but we can get rid of
Yeah,
them. Then yeah, then the rest of it's good. It's I'm not.
that- that's hardcore, but doable.
Well, that's the nature of the game.
Yeah, yeah. For people who are watching this later, you can take your time and go through all the POIs and harvest stuff, scavenge stuff. Just, we're I think our goal here is to get out into space and check out the next chapter in the story if we can.
Yes, I should have actually made the title properly. Like we're half-assing it,
No
rushing and
worries. I mean,
half-assing, and just going to be another HV here. Was this one we already saw?
yeah. So that's also what I did in my test playthrough a while back. Is I was trying to push myself to go fast, but you don't have to go fast. You take your time and you enjoy the experience, getting set up to properly run the POIs.
Yes. Yeah. Don't do as I do. The the yeah, the thing I wonder is because this is like third or fourth time I've kind of done the planet. It's like we you kind of nearly ironed out any issues on the planet, so you kind of need to see what's up in space, and
Yep.
no one really wants to sit here and watch you just run the same thing over and over and listen to me drone on over and over the same boring shit. So it's kind of like to get back into the temple to get that done, and then get to the SV to try and at least attempt to fix them and get them into space.
Yeah, and I really appreciate the fact that you're doing a full playthrough from start again. I know it'll get redundant time after time, so I appreciate the fact that you're doing this.
Yes, I also wasn't sure how well, because it doesn't automatically up. What am I trying to say? Scenario doesn't automatically update for me, so I have to unsubscribe and resubscribe to get it,
Oh, really?
force it to upgrade. Yeah, it doesn't
Didn't know about that.
automatically do it. So
That's interesting. I
I
did not.
I don't know why. Whereas like RE does, so I don't know, and I
I'm gonna
don't
write
know
that down. Scenario
of a way to force it to update.
auto update. That's the first I've heard of that. Um, is that happening for lots of people or just you?
I don't know because I just
Okay.
assumed it was just a me issue.
Okay. Let me look into that. I've heard of it. But if
Okay.
it's a wider issue, then I gotta fix it.
Yep. So yeah.
Mm.
And then I wasn't sure whether there would be any conflicts with uh, playing a previous save game with an updated version. So whether, I mean, I don't think there would be, but
Yeah, there shouldn't be. It's just that when you visit a playfield, it's gonna have all the old stuff in the playfield. You have to either manually wipe the playfield or just start a new game. It's the same thing that happens in the scenarios when there's an update, but you've already been somewhere, you don't get the new content, if you know what I mean.
hmm yes. And I figure that just in case you accidentally broke something by updating something, then
Mm.
might as well start from the
Yep.
beginning. And even though it is the slow, boring part that people have seen before, it's well,
It's I hear you from a Twitch streamer's perspective. I know what you mean. From a player's perspective, when I'm playing the single player, I'm taking my time. I'm enjoying the experience, just like I did in Star Salvage and Reforged Eden on the Dread Planet. But yeah, as a streamer, you wanna get to the juicy stuff.
yes. And for you, it's like I don't want to kind of be do another
This is
4 hour
helpful for
stream and
me
get
because
to the same spot again, and it's like can you
yeah,
progress the
don't stress about
storyline?
it. It's just for me, this is really valuable because I've got a whole list of things this is good feedback that when I'm doing my test runs, I don't run into. Because if I do it over and over again, I don't run into some of these things like that. You like the reverse HV icon. Didn't know that.
No, and yeah, that's something I didn't run into last time, even though I saw this one, but I didn't use it, so I didn't. Yeah.
Yep.
No, so yeah, it's and that's why I thought I might as well start rather than just do my normal evening stream for it. I'll start it that I'll make it easy for you if you wanted to watch it or join in like you've done, and thank you, I appreciate that. It's good to talk to you.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
But
I got you.
it also gives me
Usually
the
when I
opportunity for a
stream about
long
it,
stream
yeah,
and take my time. Well, or sorry, get more
I think
content
this
in.
was the building
I think that was this one.
with the ammo that
The
you were
ammo.
looking for in the basement. I
Right.
think.
I think you're right. Yeah, I think so. I'm probably going to be in the wrong spot now. Yes, I thought, yeah, I might as well, yeah, get a longer stream in, and we can get further along.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Like before, usually when I catch your streams, it's like 6 in the morning for me. And I'm just have some coffee and waking up. So thanks for the time offset here.
Yes, no, that's fine. I mean, I'm not working, so it didn't really matter as to when I did it. So, and
Yeah.
I thought you were in Hawaii, but you're
I would
not.
love to live in Hawaii. I mean, it, I twist my arm. No,
Yeah,
no,
no, I
I don't
always
live in Hawaii.
thought she lived there, and when you said that you're uh GMT UTC +6, and then I looked it up. It's like, hang on, that's West Coast America, like where the rest of them, everyone else is.
Oh, at -6. Yeah.
-6, sorry. Yeah, and that's like, oh, hang
Oh,
on. Well,
nice. You
that's
got a. Oh, look at that.
yeah.
Got a booster and a sniper rifle.
Um,
Anyway,
yeah,
I
that's
think
like
that
it's like,
that
oh, well,
might
that makes it easier then to catch a stream, or for you to
Yeah,
catch a stream, because yeah, it's kind of one of the other normal play times that I do normally. So,
I appreciate that. Go in the basement in the hole. There, I think
oh
there's
god
ammo down
damn
there.
it, I'm thinking I need to go up, but yeah, no, it was down.
2
Yeah.
ammo boxes down here, I think.
Yes, this is it. There we go.
Was was that
Can we
where?
reach?
That's there. Okay, there you go. That's what you need.
That's what I need. It's 258. That should be
Nice.
enough.
All right, looking good. Looking good.
We've
And
got
for
this.
future updates, I wouldn't mind doing a co-op playthrough.
Yeah,
So
test out co-op.
we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I need to. I've only tested single, but someone on what is it, Steam or on Discord said they tried co-op with somebody, and I was like, really, it works? So I did test that out as well.
Well, it's a vanilla mechanic. So what's co-op? 1 to 4 players? 1 to 4, isn't it? I think.
I wouldn't mind trying co-op in the future if that works.
Yeah, because if it's if we can get if it's 4-player allowable, if we could get a couple of the others, so you got a cross selection of America and then across to me in Australia to see how it handles.
Yes.
The distance,
We'll
the
see.
lag,
We'll
or whatever. But yeah, no, I'd be happy to do that. You definitely don't want me hosting, because we got third world internet over here.
I have a Google Cloud account, and I set up servers once in a while. So I was looking at, there's a Google Cloud Sydney and Melbourne. So I'd probably set up a server over there.
Well, yeah, if that's the way it works best.
We'll see. We'll figure it out.
Yes.
Okay, so you got 258 rounds. Can you take out one of those sentries by the back door with 258 rounds?
Well, even that I'm not
And
worried
would it
about.
be shared between the turret and the manual weapons. Yeah, okay.
I'm just worried about getting the drone with that.
Mr. Jiggles.
Mr. Jiggles. Um, yeah, Perth misses out. I'm regional South Australia, so I'm the same. We got a long ping to Sydney to get to
Mm,
them to get to anywhere. But having said that, Anvil server, I'm usually 300 ping, I think, to play
is
on
that
Anvil.
playable at 300?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It can
All right.
be a bit frustrating in some of the POIs, um,
Okay.
that I can be hiding behind a wall and being shot 2 seconds later.
So now I'm curious, is Anvil, where's their server?
Oh, we went through this the other day. Um,
Because if it works, then I'll set
yes.
up in the same region. Oh, whatever.
It was somewhere America. No, or was it
Okay.
Canada? Shit, no, I can't
Okay.
remember now. Because
No worries.
one of the other Aussies. See, look at that, nearly got my arse shot off because I was facing the wrong way. One of the other Aussies, Swick, he was getting a 400 ping, whereas I was getting a
Mm,
250 to 300, and he's closer to Sydney, so he had some weird jiggery pokery bullshit going on
interesting.
with him. Um, but
Okay,
yes,
well,
but
long story short, I'll set up a server somewhere to try and minimize the ping.
that's fine. I'm old, so I'm used to playing Counter Strike at 250 ping back in the day. So
Oh, back in the day, yep.
back before half of these wannabe kids were born.
We had a lot of fun playing Counter Strike back in the day. Love it.
Yes, 1.6. Loved it. Right. I don't know where these drones are gone, but I'm not
There
complaining.
should be around 6. You
Well, we
took
got
down
we got the 2
2.
rocket ones, but I don't know where the 2 minigun ones have gone. Do you know what? Who cares?
Are they hiding somewhere? Hmm.
As long as I am. Well, we got a red dot that way somewhere. So as long as I'm in range for these suckers,
Oh, nice.
which I don't know if I am. That's one thing they need to improve upon is the smoothness. It's like jumps from pixel to pixel, which annoys the shit out of
Oh
me.
yeah, when you're at max zoom, it's a little. Yeah, I got you.
Um,
Are you in range?
I
Or
think
you
I'm out
damage?
of range.
The range on that one's 163.
Oh shit, we're miles out of range. Oh, there's the drones.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's current range, but max range. There's
Yeah,
the drones. Yep.
yeah, we're out of range. Oh, is that? Oh no, that's just a minigun. That's fine. Okay. Alright, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? You know what? No guts, no glory.
Oh, you're gonna bum rush it? Oh no.
No, 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 no. I'm not no guts that much. Yeah, hover fighting. I hate hovercraft fighting. I really do, and that's my biggest pet peeve about RE2 is if you're forcing us to fight
Tricky
with
to stabilize.
hovercraft. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, reload first. I think Anvil's East USA, Stu. Yeah, we asked about it the other day, and we got an answer back, and it wasn't where I thought it was.
Mm.
So I thought they'd moved it somewhere else,
Okay,
but
but
it
the
was
ping was
somewhere
still
else.
playable. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And nice of you to colour these.
Red, so they stick out. Yep.
So they stick out. Yep. Yeah, okay, come on. You know what? This is what I did last time. I actually got smart.
Oh, there you go. That's thinking. There's a drone coming.
There's a drone coming.
Yep.
And we reloaded all the ammo into the miniguns, so that's a pain in the arse. Or the guts rather than the turret.
Nice, nice.
So that kind of defeats that plan
Nice.
of using the turret.
Oh, you got the drones.
Drone's dead. Okay.
Lovely. With the drones for ammo, that's probably a good idea. That might have some 15 mil.
You are probably correct there. Good GC. Here I am playing endgame again, where we don't go looting stuff like that. And I can't play in third person. Oh, that was Stu suggested. Oh, here I was thinking you were the expert. No, it was Stu. Get on you, Stu.
No, it's Stu. Stu's the expert. I don't know what I'm doing. No ammo. Or 15, I should say.
Nope.
Ah, darn it. RNG.
It's okay. We don't want it to be too easy, okay? We're playing hardcore here. It's...
$116 rounds. Oof. Jiggles has
Jump
some
on a
advice
bus.
for you.
Well, I care about deaths because it's like any other time I'm playing, I don't give a shit about deaths because it's like you're gonna get lag deaths, but in this one, it's like yeah, gotta set an example. However, it might still be a bum rush to get in there. Right, we got that one down.
Nice.
So
74 rounds. Nail biter.
gonna ignore the other one on the corner. If we had another 500 rounds. Dying God mode.
That's funny.
Hello, there's a pretty looking ship.
There's 2 sentries that you only need to really worry about one.
One. Yep.
74
Actually,
should be enough.
I'm also more worried about the fact that I don't have a bomber station, but
There might be one on the SV.
yes, that was my hope. Okay.
Oh no.
Now we're in a little
No.
bit of SOL.
No, we're ammo.
Okay. There's a bit things might get messy. But we're experienced guts and glory gamers, so good thing these are worms and not ripper dogs. They're red, so we should be. There we go.
Nice. Now you're in the clear. Love it.
We're in the clear.
Nice work. That's pro level right there.
Pro level. Gaming on a budget. Oh, look at these nice big thrusters. Oh.
Is this upside down? No.
Ah. There's a flare sitting out in the middle of nowhere.
That's what the. Oh, I missed a block. Darn it.
Yeah, you missed a little.
All right. I try to hit all those floaty blocks. Which one is this?
Banshee. F106
104.
Banshee.
Thank you.
Nice.
Banshee.
I quite like it. Yeah.
Floaty block. All right. On my list. 6.
Right. So, do you have ammo is a bit lacking.
There's no Is there a med? There's not a med thing here. Is there? Is it on the outside or anything?
No, I can't see it under medical.
Crap.
Is it under equipment? No. It's under medical anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought it was under equipment in vanilla. This
Okay.
is technically a variant of.
Yep. So no. But okay. Is that thing a core? Yeah, it is a core. Oh, 15,000.
Yes. Yes, Mr. Jiggles. That is a custom Unity block that I found, and I made a custom core out of that. So I'm learning Unity. It's the first thing I got out of there. I need to learn how to make weapons and other stuff. So yeah, that is a cheap or a pure heart. Cheaper to make than a normal core, and it's got the salvage core functionality, so you can pick it up and put it down. But it's radioactive, and it gives off heat, and it's explosive when it gets to 0. So pros and cons: cheaper core, custom core. Thank you, Mr. Jiggles.
Yes, and don't be like me. And when you read the tip and it says maximum amount 1, don't go thinking that you can't make more than 1, because you can make more than 1.
Yeah,
That was my original thought. Was like, I can only make 1, and then I ended up making some normal cores, other stuff. So
yep.
It's like it was a bit of
So
an
we
oops on
didn't
my
have a
behalf.
medical station in there.
Nope.
But are you ready for an assault?
Of course I am. Why would I not be ready for an assault?
You've got a whole bunch of disposable weapons, right?
Yes, we do. Including.
You got O2. Just in case. Oh, yeah, you got friends coming at you.
Yeah, we've got the minigun to take care of the sentries at the top, inside.
Okay.
Probably I'm surprised these guys haven't jumped over yet.
Slip off the side, so
yes.
Even though there's a railing there, there's the chance that they'll fall down. So it's a good idea.
Which I had last time. They jumped the railing and.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, it's going to be slow going because we're limited ammo, and I'm generally a survival tool gamer for a long time, which I know is...
We're doing a 0 death playthrough, right?
It is 0 death. Well, I'm a little concerned now that we don't have a trauma station. But
you got this.
If we can find a little bit more ammo inside, which... Was everything random spawn inside here, or?
I did fix it so I didn't have those seated containers.
Okay.
Because that was a accident.
No, because in that last room where your glass, well, where the second core was, in the repository there was a lot of ammo. Was that?
There was, yes.
Was that deliberate, or is that?
Welcome to the cool side of the pillow. You've had a hard day. Rest that weary head of yours and drift on off to dreamland.
Sorry, Mr. Jiggles just followed, so I had the alert annoying me. Thanks, Mr. Jiggles. Appreciate the follow. Welcome in. So, can you just repeat what you just said?
Yeah, sorry. It was an accident. The stocked ammo in there, so I cleared it.
Okay.
It shouldn't be in there unless I forgot another container.
Bugger. Okay. I mean, it was kind of like going through them afterwards. It's like, oh shit, could have used this at the start rather than at the end.
Yeah. Wait, this guy won't die.
There we go.
Unless you're hitting the railing.
Stu, what do you mean you feel funny? What? You don't want to rest your head on a pillow? No? Damn it. Right. Now because we've done this before, for those that don't know.
Yeah, spoilers. Yep.
The tooltip, as you get close to this for the first time, it says, do not go through the front door. So we've come to the back door. And having seen the scenario creator do this, and it was his intention for this to happen, Go to the back door, find the trap door. And now it's game on.
You got this. Mr. Jiggles, how annoying are the playfield YAML files? Very annoying. Thank you. You appreciate anyone who actually releases a scenario. I appreciate that, Mr. Jiggles. The YAML files, they are super sensitive. If I have a space or a comma in the wrong place, it'll create a continue or quit error. So they're very delicate. Thank you for asking. Sorry, I just had to answer that,
No,
Badwolf.
you're fine. You go for this. I'm going to say that this is your stream. You go for it.
No, it's your stream. I'm just here for the ride. It's
I was going to say, I'm just here to showcase your shit.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Or run, either way.
Yeah, I found it kind of safe here for some reason along this walkway.
Oh, you're not in the line of fire, anybody right there.
No, until we get into here with these bozos. Yep. Ouch. He didn't come out. There he is. This asshole.
Ah.
Alright, get over there. We're good. Hopefully that dickhead stays behind that door.
Mr. Jiggles had some advice for you.
Oh, he does. Not shooting the wall. Well, you know, I don't want to make it too easy. All right, I get a minigun with. Look, see how easy I made it for myself then, by using the minigun on him. No, it's a. I'm not here to make an easy playthrough, okay? If I wanted to do that, I'd go and set up a base and actually make some ammo so we didn't have to do this, but... Time is money, boys. Time is money.
Yeah. And looking at this, I need to fix that door so they're not stuck there. Let me write that down.
Get out of it! Stop finding things to make this game harder.
Not stuck.
Mr. Jiggles, you can backseat all you want. I'm happy for people to tell me I'm playing the game wrong, and I'll turn around and say, but no, I'm playing it right. You guys are playing it wrong. I rarely get offended, so stand on. No, I'm not going to go and stand underneath them. It's crazy. I know it's probably a blind spot, but I don't trust them not to hit me before I get in there. And with no trauma station,
you are the master of survival tool defense. Very nice.
Well, we try. Until we get some more ammo, then we'll switch it up. Because I have done the whole, I've run it before without, well, apart from those sentries. So we don't need to, break the game and have the creator go, you know what, I'm going to make things harder because I don't want people running this with a survival tool.
Not hard enough already.
Exactly. Well, my first worrying thought was whether you'd move the cores.
Oh no, the cores are in the same spot.
Unless. Well, I'm
kidding.
I mean, yes and no. It has its benefits, but then again, yeah.
I can make different variants or different versions with cores in different places.
Realistically, for ease of play, I like where they are because you can come in this way and you don't have to deal with all the rest outside. You can.
Right. Yeah.
But again, you know, it's a matter of how hardcore you want to make it, and
people have the option of going in the front door, guns blazing, and get gunned down. They really
True.
want to challenge.
If they want to challenge, yes. And which would be fine, or even if you knew though things were in different spots and you had to go outside and face the hard yards, then yes, you'd be setting up a base and doing things properly, making money and ammo and stuff like that. Ooh, he's back on the yammos. Need some more advice.
Oh yeah, Mr. Jiggles. Yes, I learned that the hard way as well because I was trying to call something twice and it only worked once. I was trying to figure out why doesn't this work, and it was as simple as that. Yeah, I hear you. Level 8. Did I reset that box?
We'll find out in a sec.
It's the AI being smart again.
Not complaining about them getting stuck on things, but right. What's in the box? Shotgun ammo. Good.
Random.
Don't go out the door. Oh.
Now you're gonna get shot. Go out the door. Don't go out the door.
Yep. Just teasing you.
More horrors.
More horrors. Wow. No, and
more later.
Yeah. Question mark, maybe. Yeah. So, and like I said before, in the other playthrough, when I'm walking through, going, there should be something here. There should be something here. There should be something here. It's like, God damn it! All these ideas that you could implement. Hopefully you don't, because it's a it's refreshing to place something that is not going to be scared about every time you walk around a corner, something being there.
No, yeah, I hear you.
It's very dark, even with a light on. All right, we got night vision.
Yep.
Okay, these are. Oh no, they're coming out.
Stand there.
Yeah, I was thinking they were going to stand there for a while. Oh. Oh, shh.
Oh.
Okay. Could have been nasty.
It's good to see you, Mr. Jiggles.
He's off. All right, mate. Thanks for popping in, and yeah, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. And I'm not streaming a great deal of Empyrean at the moment, but each time TQC does an update, there's definitely going to be a stream of Junkyard Salvager if you're interested. So yeah.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Badwolf.
Oh, not a problem.
What else have you been streaming? Remind me.
Well, I was doing our playthrough of RE2, but I'm a bit
RE2. Okay.
but yeah, I haven't done a PoE2 stream yet because being fresh into it, it's kind of well, I suppose it people, if anyone wants to watch, they can go, what's this idiot doing? He's playing the game wrong.
I don't know about that.
But yeah, other than that, it's yeah. When I've been playing some PvE Tarkov, I've streamed that and
lots of food. Fridges are stocked in this POI.
Yep. I don't know where he came. He must have been right around the corner. I was worried for a minute there that they weren't actually attacking, so that's kind of... That is good. He must have been hiding down around the corner somewhere. Yeah, look at... Food galore.
Yeah, the only thing is, once you blow the cores, it'll start to decay.
Yes, it will.
So it's good to have a fridge handy on your HV/SV, or just take as much as you can carry after you blow the core. Or just leave it, whatever.
Yes, the same. Yeah, the garden. It's like I looked at that last time. I went, "Oh, that's a pretty good garden." And then, yeah, we're at the same boat. It's kind of like, by the time I got back to it, it's like it's all gone.
And that's handy to have that complete garden there for people that want to start a garden on the planet. So you got one of each plant there.
Okay, so one of each. Nice.
And you can just take over this POI and fix the CPU and.
Yes,
one of the guys is stuck in there. Nice.
Only issue I had was, well, not the issue, the standard thing that by the time I plunked the core down, I forgot to get to the generators quickly. So there was a couple of explosions. He's stuck.
Yeah.
We'll ignore him. But yeah, I wasn't overly concerned.
I kind of want
to
keep that as is. Yep. When people put a core in there and have that timer for the generators. I don't know. I'm of half of a mind to just keep that as is. And
yes.
If you are smart, you disable the generators quick and then fix the CPU. If you want to keep this as a base and hang out on this planet, you could do that with some quick timing.
Yes. No, it's just something that we again, like you get stuck playing it a certain way and you forget things like that. You're taking over this. That's definitely going to blow some generators at the start.
Yep.
Until the first one blows, and then it's like, oh shit.
Yep.
Turn things off. Until the overseer walks through the door.
Oh yeah. Did they last time?
Yeah, it did last time. He kind of wasn't, and then was kind of stuck there, and then all of a sudden he morphed through, and then it's like, oh crap. Like I was squealing a bit and jumping up high, and right, yes. Oh, hang on, we will pick here.
I did put the shower in there, and I damaged those vents.
Yep, I was about to check the vents. So beautiful. There's the shower if we need. Free to use. I'll go up, check the vent.
Yeah, it was that one.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to get up there, I don't.
Ledge.
Can I be able to get over there? Probably not. No. Okay.
I've never tried it that way. Interesting.
Well, you know. That's right, that was outside. Oh, hi.
There's that free O2.
Oh, that's...
You need it.
Okay. It is? Oh, it is. Oh, look at that. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, we're not going to get over that. That's fine, but yeah, I can see that that's 23.
Okay.
We're all right.
Might get a little crazy in the next room.
You think?
There he is. He's stuck in the corner, little bastard. And now he sees you.
At this stage. I also forgot to check my corners. Guess you stuck a sentry turret up there or something silly.
No, I haven't.
And yes, I do the oblivious play at times.
Yep.
Yeah, that's. I see some guys there with guns. I don't know if there were guys. Was there
Yep.
guys with guns there before?
No, that's new.
God
I like the
damn.
feedback from last time.
Yeah, goddamn assholes giving feedback. So yeah. Good thing I looked around.
Did you put a tent down? I'm just curious.
Yes, I've got a tent down.
I'm just gonna throw that out there before.
I see
I'm
that
just
again.
giving random advice.
Yeah, I did that last time, but this time I'm pretty sure I'm just going to go and check to make sure I actually put it down
I forget.
and
to
that
put a tent
that
down
it's
all
not sitting in my inventory. Because you know, I just spawn in the general vicinity and get my ass
You got gunned down.
get gunned down 50 times. Why is he stuck there?
Oh, there's some bugs down here.
Whether he fell through or no?
Nice. He's not stuck. Neither's the other one. Oh, they can't get past the elevator block. That's interesting. Or can they? No, they can't.
Well, kind of.
Maybe.
He moved across a little bit, but I think it's still stuck.
A little stuck.
Yep. Like the blast doors in the which POI?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a couple of them. The blast doors stop them. Oh, in Ice Wolfen's Bandon Airport too.
Oh, I love that. Yes, on the Anvil server. That is such a fun POI.
Oh,
man, now I want to go play that.
When we first saw that and started running it, it's like, oh my god, this. Without taking away from any other POI builder, that is how you do one and build it well. And then the intentional shortcuts when you get to certain areas, it's like,
yes.
Yeah. The unintentional shortcuts, yes, it's like, yeah, it's a good design.
Yeah, that's well designed. I agree.
But I guess that's what happens when you learn from playing the game as well as seeing other people run things and taking all the feedbacks and everything. It's like, yep, you can make good POIs.
Agreed.
But yeah, that's got that blast door down the bottom where where the jump puzzle is, where they get stuck and can't come through, and it's like, we'll take that unintended bug.
Yeah, I love that POI. That's a fun one. And you got the different garages outside where you can go in after a certain point and not have to run through the whole POI again. Like
Yes, yep, the intentional shortcuts. It's kind of like, you've reached stage 2. Here you go. But when you die, it makes it easier to come back.
Yep. Oh, hello. How did you squeeze through the door?
Oh, they always do. I'm pretty sure that's a vanilla thing. Where they just seem to morph through after a while. I didn't really intend to open this door and disturb all them, but we'll take care of them.
Yeah, as long as we're here. Yep.
As long as we're here, we've got to take care of them eventually. What's it? Oh, it's Flaming Cauldrons. And yes, I do remember that there is the trapdoor in the corner, which we'll come back to after. Right. So, yep, those 4 dickheads are moving. Still got this guy to go. Some more shotgun shells, which are going to come in handy. I see switches there, and I shouldn't have come this far in case you had a sensor. Now, so yeah, there's 2 switches there. They're going to open those traps, no doubt. Oh no, there's the third one rendered in. Or does that? Did I get that? I don't think it came here. I did.
I'm purposely not saying anything so I want to see what you do.
I know. Just, is he? He's the light. Is he the laser guy? If he's the commander, I'm gonna hate you. It's either 2 things. Either the switch is gonna let them out, or the switch is gonna kill them. And if it's gonna kill them, then chances are there's a sensor somewhere which is gonna release them. You know what? We're just gonna have to suck it and see, aren't we? We're gonna have to test it. Can't see an obvious sensor. So, alright. Okay. There's nothing to hide behind either because they can shoot through everything. Okay. It's a retrieve block, which doesn't mean much to me. And I see there's vents behind them as well. Which is like a tunnel behind them. Okay. Alright. Okay. We've got a pulse rifle with 30 rounds. Actually. Alright, without being mean, if I flip this and that one opens up, I'm going to say, well played, you're an arsehole. Okay, that's fine. That I can handle. I thought I wouldn't put it past you to flip them over so that the wrong switch hits the wrong one. 14 rounds. Oh, you got some salami as well. Nice. No, actually, you're not that mean yet, so that's okay. Our old mate got stuck.
Lucky.
20 cards and some tea. Nope. That's nice. I like that. I like that. I mean, yes, you could be mean and do a lot of different variations on that by having them open the wrong one or.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything because I was curious. Let's go through it.
See, it's yeah. The more games you play, the more you go how things could go wrong, and it's like, have they gone simple way or have they gone totally complicated?
Yeah. You should go back in the tunnel.
Oh, does something open up now?
Yeah.
Oh, that did not even look up. Did that open up or was that always open? Was it always open?
That was always there, yeah.
Yeah, I normally look up. The armor, a restaurant. Oh, medical device and few. Nice.
Nice. Very rare.
Oh, to see, yeah. Nice. We'll keep that in there for the moment.
All right, lovely. So yeah, I could have been mean with that, but yeah, it was as simple as flip the switch and it lets them out.
Yes, that's what I thought. You're a nice guy at the moment and haven't learned to do the arsehole moves. However, that's still.
I did like how
to come.
you're concerned about that, so that was a fun reaction.
That's the
that
thing.
changed for people who are watching. It was different than last time.
Yes. Well, this is nearly what I was expecting last time, except without the switches. I expected there to be a sensor and the more to come spawning out. Or have an endless
Endless spawn.
endless spawn in one of them or something or other, and yeah. All right, so
Yeah, it could have been mean. It was just, it would have kept it nice.
you 50
There's
times
a whole bunch
the.
more people in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. So yeah.
I didn't feel like 4 was enough, but this is probably
No.
too much. So I'm sure there's a sweet spot.
Well, I mean, at the moment
You could go up on the railing on the side.
Yes.
I don't know.
Well, no, they'll jump up there. They'll get up there.
Do they?
I'm pretty sure they will. They'll stand on each other's heads and. But what we'll do is.
Yeah, that should be damaged now.
I brought that, so we might as well stop wasting ammo. Yep, 39 or 50. So we'll just pop that. And just see if they do get up here. I've got a feeling they'll stand on each other's heads and.
It's a good point. I haven't tested that. I'm sure they
We
would.
can jump over that to get away. Right, we're good. All right. So we won't go chitty chitty. We'll. I can get them to hit there, but we're not
They're too dumb to get up there. All right.
at this stage. However, probably because I jumped up over the side, but I'm not going to be able to get them to come out. That one is. Might be just far enough out of reach where they can't hit me through the blocks as well.
Nice.
Not sure about these
Good
guys
strat.
climbing the railing.
Now they're gonna start stacking, maybe.
And some of that's supposed to be fixed in a future patch, isn't it? Where they were.
Is it? I haven't heard.
They were,
It should be.
it was going to be. It was something about the ability for them to climb a ladder, which caused them to stack, or.
I missed that. Okay.
Let's see, there we go. We got hit by one of them. Just give me a grenade, I can just roll over the edge.
Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice.
Okay, this is taking too long now.
Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot. And we're back to go. Ouch. Ouch.
Yeah, oop, we're good. Want bandage, not food.
Oh, gee. Nail biter.
No, what are you on about? What? Nail biter. No, I like it the way it is.
Okay, good. Good.
You,
They're
there's
just stuck in that damn stair. All right.
yes, apart from that pathing.
Yeah. Good. All right. I won't change that then.
Yeah, I mean there's nothing else. I mean, yeah. So we had 3 scorpions. Oh, there's another one facing through the wall. 1 overseer, and then the guys we let out. So it's not like they're inundated with bad guys, and it's yeah. No, I think it's fine. The amount you got. So we run out of ammo.
He's stuck or whatever. There's no one running around, but he's probably stuck down there. Yeah, they're
Yep.
stuck down there. They're not gonna get you. I don't think. Unless they bite your feet through the block.
I wouldn't put it past them. Assholes. Yeah, it's not like it's a struggle fight. So I think, or if I mean the only other thing would be if you reduce the amount, then have a blow upable spawner in there that respawns. If you want like a middle ground.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Interesting.
Have I don't know, 5 or 6 spawn and then a other spawner sitting in the back there that just constantly spawns until you blow it up or something. But
right.
Yeah. But either way, I think that's fine.
Lovely. All right. GG.
We are GG's. Woo! It is mine.
Yeah, everybody watching. The bunkers there, the row temple's not that bad.
No, of course not.
Just gotta know how to attack it.
And remember that most of them, the rest of the guys are still spawn, so don't just go running willy-nilly throughout.
That's a good point. There's gonna be guys running around everywhere, even if the core is blown.
What damage in concrete that? Must have been. Yes, no, it's not overly hard, which is possibly a good thing.
I mean, starter planet. I don't know. I didn't want to go too hardcore on the starter planet POI. That thing should open. Is it stuck? Oh, the core is blown. It's
gone.
not working. Maybe. All right,
It will be in a minute.
Use the multi-tool yet.
Another very rare. Another medical device. Another minigun. ZNE. Nice. Are they sellable at the trader? So I can sell them for money or not?
I haven't enabled those. Yes, I should. They are not currently, but I can write that down.
Because I'm just thinking, what?
Ingot trader.
Yeah, it's ammo, and we can craft laser and plasma ammo with them. Otherwise, was there another use for them?
All right, I will add a trader for that. Thank you.
Nope, just empty space.
Yes, empty space, and that vent goes to the bathroom.
Okay. Yep.
So you can take that damaged vent through the showers and back that way.
Yep. Take both of them to get to it. Yep. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, we could dick around. We're not going to dick around. It could be a lot more we could explore here and dick around, but we're not. We're going to go have a look at the SVs.
Yep. Just keep an eye on the spawns.
Yes. See, before we do that, I'm going to visit the men's room. So, excuse me for a sec. I'll be right back. Feel free to chat away about
yes,
whatever.
Yes, anybody in chat, I'm here to answer any questions, and thanks for joining us today. Doing a fun little playthrough here with Badwolf, and checking out the new version of Junkyard Salvager now on the Steam Workshop. And I have a whole list of things that I need to fix and tweak for the next version. When will the next version be out? I have no idea. I'm taking a break after working 3 weeks straight on this version, and I finished chapter 1 and chapter 2, and chapter 1 is basically what we've completed so far here on the starter planet, and then we'll go into orbit, and that'll be chapter 2, and that will cover the starter orbit and the starter moon. And then chapter 3 I just started, which is on another planet. There will be 7 chapters total in the main story quest line, and at the end of chapter 7, it will be the end of the main story. And you start out on the planet where your ship is stolen, and some people have dropped you off there, and the main story will be hunting down those people and finding your ship. So I've drafted the whole story, and I just have to create the PDA entries and put the POIs down and tie them all together. So that's where I'm at right now, and version 1.0 will be the end of the main storyline, and we'll see where we go from there. And Badwolf is back.
I am back. Yes. Oh, what? Hello?
Who is shooting you? Is that a drone?
I reckon it's probably a drone. Have to be a mini drone. Yeah.
I don't know what else would shoot you if the cores are blown.
Just wondering
It's
whether
gotta be a
we
drone.
didn't bring the other one. Okay. Yeah.
There should have been 6 drones. I think he took out 5.
Okay. So
Unless
there's
I
one might have been
counted wrong.
flying further. There he is.
Oh, little bastard.
Right. He's down.
Nice.
4 rounds to spare.
Now,
Yeah. So you said 7 chapters. You said.
yes. Yes, there will be 7 chapters in the main story, and version 1 will be the end of the main story at the end of chapter 7.
Nice. So I don't know whether you've calculated it, but as a rough idea, do you know how many hours you're kind of looking at playtime wise, or are you thinking?
That's a good question. I haven't really thought about number of hours on a playthrough. It could vary. I mean, as you've seen here, we've spent 3 hours on the starter planet, but you could easily spend 8 hours plus on the starter planet. Just taking it easy, taking it slow, and doing all that stuff. I haven't really thought about number of hours. I've just been thinking about the main story and it coming to a closure and a conclusion. But I haven't really thought about hours played. What do you think?
No, I don't know. I wasn't sure whether you'd thought that you're expecting a 20-hour, 30-hour playthrough, or a 10-hour playthrough, depending how fast or slow you went. So I wasn't sure whether you had an idea of what you were expecting people to be expecting as such.
I haven't really thought about that, and now that you mention it, I should probably put an estimate out there. But I don't have one right now because I'm not sure how long it'll take because I haven't finished it.
well, yeah, that's going to be the biggest thing, isn't it? That's still unfinished. So yeah, I wasn't just sure whether, like there's only so much you can rush at the start, like getting to here now.
Right.
That's kind of it's where things are going to slow. It's like, what do I need? What do I don't need? And getting some extra space resources, or the hardest decision, which ship do we want?
Yeah. The ships that you're seeing, these are old conversions that I did for Star Salvage, so they are dated. So that you're going to be seeing stuff like 50 RCS in some of these things, because that was a thing back in the day, or lag armor with the triangles. So you'll see some designs that are out of date, but hey, they're still usable.
Well, that's right, because it's still based on vanilla, so it's not like.
Yes, but I am importing RE1 and RE2 HVs and SVs and CVs. I just have to do a little tweaking because of some of the missing blocks.
Yes. No, I mean, like, good thing, like, thruster values are vanilla, so it's not like there's issues with
Right.
struggling for thrust to make things viable
Yes.
or anything like that.
Yeah, I haven't adjusted any of this thruster settings, so they're all vanilla settings. There should be some spawns in here, so careful.
Yes, I was coming in to look at the SVs and yeah. Oh. Yep.
No. Yep. Your stats.
Stats. It's not good.
I'm kidding.
It's not good. That's it. Scrap the game and start over. Damn it.
What would Life Force say?
Yeah, CB reset. It was a bullshit death. CB reset. It never happened.
Funny.
Okay.
There's gonna be some bugs back there.
There will be.
An overseer.
We'll be smart. We'll go up and over. I was actually just really wanting to get to see those other SVs.
There, if you go back down, you can go into the church from the tunnels. But either way, whatever.
Oh, there is a door, is there? Oh,
Yeah,
underneath.
Yes, underneath. There's a way to get in there, but it's fine.
Okay. We'll pretend I didn't hear that, and I'll get lost and like, oh my god, I'm lost. Oh, look, there's a.
Oh no.
No, that's my way in. That's.
Oh, I put pentaxid in that tank too.
That's not a trap.
Yeah, if you go straight here, there's a trapdoor which should open, but the cores are blown, so it's probably confused.
Oh, okay, so that was a trapdoor.
Yep.
That looks like concrete, so.
That's a dead end, but the other one's a trapdoor. Yeah.
Okay. The shinier. Yep. Shiny block.
Yes.
Okay. There we go. Yeah, you kind of it becomes a thing at times too, where you run around with a multi-tool because you know that someone's going to put something somewhere, so it's like you run around checking all the blocks and
yeah, I do the same thing as a player.
Look at these sneaky things sitting here. Hey, unbelievable.
It's damaged, so you could destroy it if you had something firepower to do that, but yeah.
Yes, that's what some people were saying. So you take them out. It's like, well, yes, but technically you don't need to. Because
yeah, that would be a pain.
The scenario creator kind of gave it away by saying there's a back door.
I'm trying to give people hints.
Nice POIs too. Yeah, it's not bad. That's player POI, is it, or is it?
No, this is something I designed. 4 years ago. This was my first POI.
Oh, so it is
yours. On the Steam Workshop. Yes, this is mine.
Right.
That's why it looks terrible. This is the first POI I designed, so I use that in the game here as an abandoned version. The original on the Steam Workshop is actually twice the size. This is cut in half.
Oh, really?
The original had a basement and a temple underneath, but the size class is 52, and it was so laggy that I couldn't use it, so I had to cut it in half, so it was playable.
I was gonna say, because
but thank you, students. I appreciate that. And thank you, Badwolf.
It's huge.
Yeah, when Life Force did the artist behind the art episode on me, he tested this, and he couldn't pass the POI. It was too much for him. So
that's not surprising, because the guy's a creative player, so he's not a survival player. And when he does play survival, it's like it's going to be heavy armor with all the elite weaponry and everything. So yeah, nah.
We like to give Life Force some grief.
Yep, definitely, he deserves it. So it's fine. But yeah, no, it's a nice POI and huge.
Thank you.
And my worrying, even at the first playthrough, because like I had said at the time that I didn't see exactly where you'd put the cores when you were doing it or where you were taking the cores, so I still had to make my way through, and I was worried that you're going to put a core in this grey building here, and then I'm like, how the hell are we going to get across that with the ground spawns and the turrets and
Yeah. Oh, there's an
turrets
SV that
inside.
spawned randomly right there.
Yep. I like. That's nice. Oh, that's Enti. Enti, I reckon.
Is it? Or is that one of the newer
I
ones?
reckon.
I forgot.
It
You'd
looks
have to do
very
the BI.
familiar. Hawk
Oh
CX.
yeah, it's probably no, Hawk
No?
CX10. Who made that?
Maybe not.
But it
Looks
does
like
look
one of his
one
new
the
ones.
pages. Yeah, new ones. Yep.
His new style, maybe not. Just small. I think that's gonna be a pain in the ass to fix with the sitting up there, but
It's from Momo, and it's an old conversion I did for Star Salvage way back.
okay. All right. Well, we take that back. Apologies to Momo. Momo. For well, he might be flattered that looks like an NT1, or he might be distraught that NT's copy. Oh shit. NT's
yeah, there's some
copying his build.
stuff on there.
Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Right, so we're dicking around again now.
It's all good.
Oh, back in the corner.
This might be death number 2.
No, dude.
Nope.
Have some
Not
faith.
today.
Not today. Okay. Right. Stop it. We're looking at the SBs. Damn it. Get sidetracked. You could spend 6 hours going through this bloody massive POI.
Well, that's just another great point. People can take their time, explore this, salvage all the things, kill all the enemies.
Discover all the secrets, or have we discovered all the secrets?
There's a lot of loot containers in here, and you haven't found them all.
Okay.
But we'll leave that for another day.
Yep. No, that's good, because it leaves some mystery there.
Yep.
For some people. We got nothing there. No, there. 7. Okay. And I like the shield generator in there as well.
Yeah. Yeah. The original POI, you have to go in the back door and flip the switch up there where the red stuff is to turn the shield off before you can start, destroying things.
Mm-hmm.
But I had this shield disabled on this version. Yep.
Yep. I saw it and kind of said, oh, that's kind of nice. I'm glad it wasn't on, but then yeah, it would be a nightmare to assault without some proper preparation.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you got the one white SV over there, and there was
Just 2.
outside.
There was 2 more inside. I'm sure I saw.
Okay.
Sure, I saw 3 inside.
Yeah, there's a random chance of SVs spawning in the Royal Temple.
Okay.
Within the.
Right, there's another one down
walls.
there. It would have. I think. Not sure what I said before or not, but it would be cool if they could spawn actually in the hangar.
Yes.
Kind of like actually.
I think
spawn in.
There is a way to do that. I just don't know how. It would be nice if I could spawn it right there. Yep.
Yeah. It would be cool. I mean, it would be. If you're ever going to make a hardcore version,
there is a way, because the vanilla tutorial has SVs and HVs spawned in specific spots. So I just need to learn how to do it. But there is a way.
Yep. Because
it'd be cool to spawn that right there.
If you ever had a a real hardcore version that if that was the only place one spawned.
Yep.
Oh, epic!
Oh, look at that. You found one.
We found an epic.
That's one of the seeded ones that I did.
Oh, okay. Nice.
That's just random.
Yeah, if in a hardcore, if that was the only place one spawned, even if it was like 3/4 built or mostly,
Right.
oh, excuse me, yeah, mostly undamaged, but obviously you have to run the POI just about properly to actually get there to get to it.
That idea. That is a good idea.
I mean, then I suppose you could have your shield on, or further down the track with a little starter CV or something. I don't know. It'd have to be. It would have to be hard enough to make it worth it. Oh, I got a phone call. Excuse me for a sec. I'm just gonna mute.
Oh. Okay. Hopefully you can kill that monster while you're on the phone. Unless he's gonna kill you. Oh no. Will he be able to take a phone call and survive? Yes. The ladder has saved him. Stugitz. All right. Thank you, Stugit, for joining. Oh. Badwolf's in trouble. Thank you for streaming and appreciate. Sorry, I'm distracted by what's going on about Badwolf's stream. Appreciate you joining today. Appreciate your streaming. So I will look for your stream and give you a follow. This climbing bug is really driving me crazy. Are you dead? Oh, the bug is dead. There, okay. Everything's fine now. Alright, let's do it. 70. I need to find your Twitch channel. I'll give you a follow after I'm done here with Badwolf. Alright, cool. Good deal.
Back. Sorry about that. My dad is
No worries.
coming to borrow my car.
No worries.
And Stu's off, is he?
I was getting nervous with this bug following you.
Well, I thought ladder should be right. Then I'm thinking, nah, that's obviously still what they've got to fix them climbing ladders or whatever it was. So, yeah.
Yep.
And then you can't depress your weapon enough to get to them, so you got to wait till they're in the right spot. And yeah.
Right.
That's just Stu. Go, Stu. Hey. Confidence. So got him to. Oh, hello. Don't really want.
All right. There's an SV there. Which one is that? Survival to a king. That's right.
Well, yes. Like the rest of these guys, where it's just like, yeah. Play the game on easy mode.
See you, Stu.
See you, Stu. Have a good night, mate. Good to see you again.
Which one is that?
F4 Twin Eagle.
Okay, that is not an ending.
No. Okay, it's an old TGX.
Yeah, another old one by the Gregor X. And for anyone who's watching, there's a spreadsheet on my scenario page, which will show the author and the link to their Steam Workshop for each of these builds that I converted to Rex.
Let me just grab that. Oh, hang on, Dad's here. Hang on a sec.
Yep, no worries. So Badwolf has DI enabled on the console, which enables this upper right-hand corner information. And when you look at a ship, you'll be able to see what the name of the blueprint is. So for this, we can see on the fourth line towards the end, it's JS underscore SVJ underscore F4 Twin Eagle. And then if you go out to my scenario webpage, there's a link to a Google Drive spreadsheet that will have tabs, and you'll be able to pull up the SV tab. Then you can look for JS SVJ F4 Twin Eagle, and you can see the original author and the link to their Steam Workshop page. So if anybody's curious, and some of these builds that you find fix up, if you want to see the original, how it was designed, or just want to see who the author was, you can find out. So I got all of those builds cataloged. So yeah, be able to find all that stuff there. There you go.
So that's
And
your
hopefully it's linked it.
that's your workshop, and then
There you go.
Let's open external
All the
URL.
links.
Damn it. That should be the
Link kind of worked, but yeah,
Kinda link.
that's on the workshop.
yeah,
Thanks,
don't know.
Badwolf.
Not a problem. And then of course twitch.com/TKC for your Twitch.
Yes, thank you.
When-
That it's been a while. I need to do some more Twitch streams. You'll see me converting stuff or doing testing, or maybe sometimes I'll be on, Anvil or Broken Eden or HWS, or maybe I just did a Satisfactory playthrough too, so I might be playing something different. Who knows?
Variety
Who
streamer.
knows?
So yes.
Variety, yes. Thank you.
Which I think is the easier way to say for people nowadays. It's like, yes, you might be a main
Right.
streamer of something or other, but
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if you're playing something else.
Good call. So the big question is, which SV
I know.
are you gonna use?
I'm thinking the one we haven't, one I just kind of drove past quickly, the Procyon, I think. Oh, hello. That's right. Forget about you being out here.
Jeez. Oh, that's the guy that killed you.
Right, we have our revenge. Yeah, I'm leaning towards Procyons.
Good call.
His
After I converted it, he let me know, because let's go over to the ship. I originally just duct taped on some extra weapons to the underside of the wings, but he has a spot where you can install 4 weapons internally. Just like a little window in the front, right above that weapon slot. So you can put 4 weapons in there.
Right.
It's like that little window there. I didn't realize you can just delete the window and put another Gatling gun there. So I was like, oh, okay, thanks, Procyon.
Yeah.
So I just put them right under the wings. So we have
So,
either way.
let's see what we've got.
It's a nice design.
We've got.
This is a newish modern design. Just converted that recently.
Yeah.
I'd like to put truss blocks where the thrusters or the weapons are, just as a hint for people to, hey, this is where stuff goes. There used to be a warp drive in here,
I'd
but
say
not
that
anymore.
that looks like the shaping for a warp drive.
Yep.
No trauma station, which is not a problem.
I think those were CPU block containers for RE2, but hey, you can put whatever you want there.
We can. So it's looking
Yep.
pretty good.
There's a little door in the tail that I didn't realize. If you go into the tail, look up past the detector.
Oh,
There's
there.
a little door right there.
Look at that.
That is where
Oh.
the shield and the Pentaxa tank goes. And I didn't even realize that until later. I was like,
Later,
oh, there it is.
no, the shield's there.
Yep.
So this one comes with a shield, standard.
I really like this design. How he hid that in the tail. It's so
Mhm.
cool.
It is. Oh, 20,000. Okay.
Yeah.
You need some
What
blocks.
can you remove?
Be the
Layers
shield.
off. Or you could get some CPU blocks and put them in there.
Correct. That's what I was thinking. So yeah, the 16,000 for the shield.
That's a lot of CPU.
So that takes it under. So that can come out and go under. So that
Yep. You just store
That's
that.
the front runner so far. Just better double check these other ones. I think there was one that I'd missed outside. Did you make any modifications to fuel consumption, or is it still
I didn't.
default? Okay, no, that's good.
It's default. Should I? Is it?
No, it's
something
fine
else?
because it's. I've been
Okay.
been looking at for the. I know I haven't used the hover vehicle much, but for what was in there, it's still giving a shit ton of minutes of usage. So I
Okay.
wasn't sure whether you'd
Yeah.
reduced it or whether it was by default.
Still vanilla.
Now it
This
should.
one is Raccoona.
Oh, that's right, it is, and not too bad.
He's got some really unique designs. I like.
Yes, I think last time somebody didn't like the outer rings on it, and I kind of thought it looked kind of groovy.
Unique style. Yeah.
I think this one's very high CPU as well. Yeah, 37. Does have a tier 2 in it,
Oh yeah, you got a CPU. You can steal that if you
so we
want.
can steal that, which
Sell
is
it. Yeah.
what's that give us? It doesn't say. Oh, did you fix the needing both of them?
Oh, the CPU bug.
The CPU
So
thing that.
it was the game was confused because it had a bunch of RE2 CPUs in there, and I forgot to clear them out. So it did the math wrong. So I went through all the SVs and I removed all the tier 3 CPUs so it doesn't have that weird math error. That's what caused that.
Okay.
Because the game didn't know how to calculate the 2 tier 2 CPU blocks.
Yep.
Long story short.
And so we can put in one tier 3 and it will still calculate, well, it'll give that amount of CPU, or do you need two of them?
Well, the bug from last time was because there's 2 tier 2 and like 2 tier 3s, and the game didn't know how to handle it. If you put a tier 2 and 2 tier 3s in there, that the vanilla way, then it should add up correctly, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Because
I don't have it designed as the RE1 RE2 method where it's a little more flexible.
Okay. Because vanilla, you have to have the 2 for it to count, wasn't it? The 2 tier 2s.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Yep.
It's the vanilla way. I haven't changed that.
Okay.
It's on my list of many things to do.
Yep. No, that's fine. I wasn't sure whether it was that way or whether you had changed it so that each CPU block you put in counts, as opposed to having to have the.
I definitely want to play around with the CPU system because I remember in Star Salvage you could put statues and get a CPU bonus.
Yes.
And there's also the crew that you can do in RE1 and RE2 and quantum cores and aux cores. So I'd like to play around with those ideas and give more flexibility on CPU options. But right now, today, it's just using vanilla CPU.
Okay. Oh, that is fine. All right. So I think we will still kind of stick with that. Right. We'll go. Use Procyon. We'll take the shield out of it, which will get us operating, and then we'll come and. Oh, cargo. That was the other thing. How much cargo room it had. As long as it's got enough to put the shield in.
I don't think I missed with the cargo. Hopefully it has enough.
Yeah. Go in the back. Right. You can go there. We got 8,000 in a box. Remote 4,000 in the fridge. Okay, it's not too bad. Right, take out that. should be under CPU. We're under CPU. Okay. Gives us some room for some thrusters now. See, what did we have?
Steel and those other SVs.
There will be. Up, down. We're good for back, front. We got. Oh, there's dead again. Good. One sec.
No left thrusters. Alright, there's a comment on the Steam Workshop that I am going to answer quick while we wait for Badwolf to come back. On the Steam Workshop about multi-tool and drills and their charges. I'm eventually going to replace those. So I'm just going to state that as an answer on the Steam Workshop here.
Alright, bloody parents. They're a nuisance. I've got to go and pick him up.
Oh, no worries. If you, do what you got to do.
So
I was just talking to everybody.
Oh, okay. No worries. So, yep, I'll have to cut the stream short there. And what I'll do is I will keep this save and in the next couple of days, I got some stuff to do tomorrow and Wednesday. Maybe Thursday if you're around, or it doesn't matter if you're around or not around.
Yeah.
I'll continue going on this.
Either way, I'll try to join you next time. If I don't, then I'll watch the video on demand. And I hope everybody's enjoyed this. And thanks for streaming it. I appreciate that.
Not a problem. Thanks for making the scenario. That's something that's different and fun.
Yep. Next time you have a chance, let me know what you think of what happens next in the story, and we'll stay tuned.
We definitely will, and yeah, I'm definitely going to continue on because we do need to get into space. So if you're going to be another couple of weeks on an update, then yeah, need to get in there and see what's going on up there.
No updates planned for the near future. I got a lot of work to do before then, but let me know what you think, and we'll talk soon. Thanks, Badwolf.
No worries. Thanks, Tiki. Appreciate it as always, mate.
All right, see ya. See
All right.
everybody.
Catch you, mate.
Bye now.
All right, we're out of that. All right, thanks everyone for hanging out. I'm gonna go pick Dad up and do some things. So yeah, appreciate you stopping by, hanging out, Mr. Jiggles. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that as well. And yeah, I'll be back probably in a couple of days to stream this again. I think maybe. I could do an evening one, but no, I think we'll leave it so it's evening time American, in daytime again. So yeah, probably in 2 days, 3 days. We'll see. Here we go. Thanks everyone. Thanks Tiki, and we'll catch you later. Bye bye.